Are you going to Wu-Tang?
Yeah, probably. I've never seen Wu-Tang all together.
Me either.
Getting us tickets?
I'm working on that, sir.
Get that top one.
Okay, what else we got here?
It smells very maple.
Dude, I think I fucked up
smells,
the almond one today.
Mapley as fuck.
This is, I think. Oh, you just like an almond one?
The almond butter, I think it was.
That's just maple butter, or this is maple. Yeah.
You taste the maple.
It's probably gonna be too rich for me.
So Snickers has been my favorite shit forever. So
See, I'm a slut for chocolate. Like, I'll do some ratchet shit if you put chocolate in my face.
pretty much.
You want someone killed? Give me a Snickers.
I'm good. I don't like it.
Yeah, I need somebody. You don't like it?
It's too sweet for me.
Is it too sweet, really?
Yeah, for me. It's definitely too sweet.
It is definitely very sweet. But I can't put it down. I haven't had a... Oh, yeah. There's some...
Feel free to use some dude ones.
Oh, yeah.
Hashtag no mud butt.
No mud butt. Mood boot.
Man, these things are warm.
That's how they say it in England, right? Hashtag no mud butt.
Order up, order up.
This is a certified hood classic.
You know, it's crazy. I took my kid to Cup Cafe this weekend, and one of the hostess was from England and shit. Just from London.
All awesome.
Yeah, I think that's I don't say it's a sexy accent.
I love it.
But it's definitely unique. Like, yo, I fuck with you. You sound hella smart. You might be the dumbest kid on the block.
But you sound smart.
But you sound smart as fuck because you use a different type of language. You use the Queen's English. You know what I'm saying? Like, be saying that slick shit and they just be talking normal, you know?
You know, the one that was all sixes and sevens.
And I think that's the appeal of Slick Rick.
Oh.
It's the fact that he talks the Queen's English. That's why he sounds so fly, you know?
He's all, hello to all you poor pieces of trash. He called people crumbs like a motherfucker.
That's rubbish. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's exactly. I've told that story on here about when we went to Disneyland and we were in Disney World, and my lady was like trying to throw her trash away, and this little kid was standing in front, and this little girl was like, "Come on, get out of the way! She's trying to throw away her rubbish." Like that, like it was funny. I'm like, and my lady was dying. She was like, "Oh my god, that was so cute." She was like, "Yeah, she loved that shit." I love that. I've literally looked up videos on YouTube on how to speak with an English accent. Like, I think I'm just gonna have to start listening to Russell Brand all the time and just fucking.
That dude is the best impressionist when it comes to accents.
Really?
Russell Brand, Russell Peters. I was thinking.
Oh,
yeah,
you're
two different.
Where you at? Yeah.
Two different people.
Sound before you can use the flash.
Damn.
Oh. Even the phone shut up.
Dog, it ain't no joke today though. It's like 100-some degrees.
I notice when I don't have a case on my body, it's so much hotter.
Yeah.
I'll go to
that metal just absorbs the heat.
Like I'll go to the gym, and I'll go into the sauna, and I'll keep it in my pocket. But I'll just like change the songs from my watch and shit. The watch never has a problem. The earphones I never have a problem. But the fucking phone, when it's in my pocket without a case on and shit, dude, I just feel that fucker getting hotter. It's like a little red brick on fire, like right next to my leg right here.
Crotchel.
It's fucking crazy, yeah. Your crotchel.
Your crotchel.
Crotchel area. But yeah, man. Okay, so we hit record, right?
Where we been?
Oh, we were
good. My levels are good.
Yeah, you're good.
Guys.
You just got to be all up in it, like...
All up in it.
Invested.
Okay.
You just got to be all up in it. So, episode 54, guys. This is the Hood Diner Podcast.
Isn't this 55?
Yeah! Oh, it's 54.
Bro, if I pull up Chepe's episode right now, or the boys from the bodega right now...
I'm pretty sure theirs was 53. If not, I just totally fucked that Patreon up all the way. That's all right, though. When I say it, I'll just put a big old 55.
Yo, 55.
You'll be all right.
He's going to edit it. You know how they have that shitty editing, like voice?
Yeah.
55.
Episode 55.
Yeah, bro. We're episode 55, you fuck.
Okay, my bad.
Jesus Christ. Do your homework.
Shit, I'll do the editing. You won't even hear none of this bullshit.
Damn.
Nobody even know I fucked up. Welcome
have
to
the
episode 55
we got
of
the
the
OG
Hood Diner
in the
Podcast.
building.
Yes. We do. This one's been a long time coming. We officially have the mayor of Tucson Hip Hop in the building.
El Mayor.
Say what's up
mayor.
to Pike Romero, everybody.
Yo, what up, everybody? Yeah. The diner, man. What's up, guys?
And he brought his beautiful wife, Brandi. How you doing, Brandi? Hey. So you didn't have to work today? Are you guys closed on Sundays?
Closed on Sundays, but we're also closed for 2 weeks for vacation.
Vacation. Well, you know what? From what I've heard, you guys, it's a well-deserved vacation, right? For everybody that doesn't know, Kiss of Smoke BBQ, Brandi, your family owns it, right?
Yep.
You guys are the owners.
That's right.
And Kiss of Smoke BBQ is one of the newest and best barbecue spots in the city. We've had them cater for us at the event center a couple times.
Okay.
You know, and yeah, man, how's that been going for you guys? How long have you guys been open now?
A year and a half.
Year and a half?
Yeah.
At the
and
store itself, right?
As a restaurant itself, yeah. We did a food truck and catering and competition barbecue before that.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going great.
That's
it's crazy.
awesome. That is awesome. That's so good to hear. Well, yeah, man, enjoy your vacation. What, you guys have any plans? You doing anything? Going anywhere?
No, I don't have any plans.
Vacation.
This is
No,
staycation.
my parents are going to take the nephews to Six Flags, but I don't have any plans.
Yeah, there you go. That's dope. Let me get that lighter real quick.
You know, make sure to on the Tucson Weekly, the best of. We're
already
nominated.
voted for you guys.
for best barbecue. Thanks, man.
Okay, I'm
Already
gonna vote.
voted.
Yeah,
I'm gonna
please
vote.
do.
And you want to know why I jumped in there? Because I fucking went in there and I was like, "Is there a best podcast?"
There's not.
Thing? I was kind of
surprised.
bummed about
I'm
that.
surprised, yeah.
Yo, Tucson Weekly, what's up with that? Like, let's do this, man. Let's get a best podcast thing going.
Yeah.
I'll be real with you. I don't really care about winning awards. I just want to be like,
I want it.
hey, these guys are doing some things over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like,
feel you. I feel you.
I just want people to recognize what we're doing. Like I said, awards sometimes aren't really given out to the best in class.
Oh, of course
you know What I'm
not.
saying? There's a lot of politics involved.
Oh yeah, I mean, hey,
And-
you know, it is what it is.
If you base your success off of awards like that, you could live a sad life sometimes. You know.
Yeah, man.
Then again, you could be the spoils of it all. You know, it just
Right.
depends. But
It's one of those things
I
that
never-
the general public just like gravitates towards.
I don't need it for validation. is what
Yeah,
I'm saying.
yeah. I get it.
I do like the way that they've been doing it, where they make you literally sign in, and you know,
You have to do like 30.
yeah, at least a good amount of
Right,
them, you
right.
know, before you can submit it and shit like that too.
Hair
But
samples.
I think I went and did everything, and I mean, I'm not gonna lie. There's some shit in there where it's like it's best something, and I just look at the names. I'm like, I like that dude's name.
Yeah.
It's kind of. I mean, that's just a situation where I don't really know what I'm
Right.
voting for.
They
you
do
know? But
another
you
one.
gotta vote. You know.
They do another one at the end of the year that's like the best of from the staff.
Okay.
And like that's something that I think is a little bit
More authentic?
to it. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fuck yeah, man. So make sure you guys get into the Tucson Weekly voting and go vote Kiss of Smoke best barbecue joint in town for sure.
So you're a DJ, right?
Yeah. I've DJed for about 11, 12 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What got you into the whole art of DJing?
I think it was just like watching hip hop, like watching hip hop videos. That's really what it came down to. I was breaking, I was break dancing, trying to do graffiti stuff, rapping, but not like rapping, but just like
You
with
drop
your
some
friends
rhymes,
and
drop
stuff.
some rhymes, bro?
No,
Every now and then?
never, no.
Some freestyle?
I'll freestyle.
There
You
you
gotta
go.
get part of that fucking
But-
Hood Diner podcast mixtape, dog.
Yeah, that'd be tight.
We're
do it.
thinking about doing that, man. But
Yeah, you should do it. That'd be tight. So that's really how I got into it. Scratching. I really love scratching and the art of DJing in general. So
hell yeah.
yeah.
Who's your favorite DJ?
That's tough because I love Grandmaster Flash, because he's like the original
One of the
originators, right?
originators, man. Yeah.
Jam Master Jay, all those legends, but DJ Jazzy Jeff is probably he's top, man. He's so good.
I'm gonna
He's
say
really
something
good.
about Jazzy Jeff. I was really underwhelmed when I saw him at the Dust Festival.
Yeah.
It's like he got the bag and he
Mm-hmm.
just mailed in his set. Like he gave us what you do when you go to the mall in Minneapolis and they pay you to drop a 45-minute set.
Yeah.
It felt mailed in
I think
because I know what he's capable of doing.
right, but I think it's also I think it's just the festival's market.
So that's what they asked.
I think that's
do
what
this
it comes
type
down
of set.
to. Yeah, I think it just comes down to like that. Like it's just an everyday thing with those types of festivals.
Yeah.
I
Who's
don't
your
think there's
favorite
anything
DJ
special.
ever?
Ever.
Mine's DJ AM.
Yeah, AM is good. Very innovative.
There would be no Z Trip Edition Serato mixer if AM was alive.
Ooh, that's a hot take. I like that.
There's AM mode. There's AM
Mike
mode
just
in
got up in
Serato.
his chair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I respect Z Trip, bro.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
doing his thing, and
Z Trip was before AM, like 10 years before AM.
yeah, dog. But
So that's the difference. I think. I think that's the big difference overall, because it's just like two different. Like he was doing Z Trip's like heavy breaks,
Right.
like super like digging in the crates type of stuff. All vinyl at that time too.
Yeah.
And then with AM, he could do all that with vinyl too. But obviously, like Serato is like what really launched AM to do all those mashups and
for
things
sure,
like that.
for sure, man.
But I think like Qbert is probably like those crazy
Scratch.
alien that can just do stuff like that. Obviously, there's like all those different types of DJing. You got party rocking. You got EDM. Like that's
Right.
a whole different scene. Like,
But you know what?
all that
Being
type
a
of stuff.
party rock DJ, EDM is a easy world, bro.
it's an easy world for sure.
Easy.
For sure.
Because most people just press play and fucking mix. Press play
Yeah.
and fucking mix. All those the lights are pre-programmed to the show,
Right.
So for me, party rocking for me is the thing that makes you stand out,
Sure. Yeah, I think a lot of that stuff is
Unless you're one of the
kind of
OGs.
dialed in a lot of times. It depends. Yeah.
I
mean,
forgot.
I
See
think it
people
depends if you're
dragging
using
out
like
their records that much anymore, though.
you don't. No, you don't see records.
Yeah.
Even on the CDJs though, you don't have too many DJs that really party rock. It's always the vinyl DJs to me that seem like really get into.
I
Like,
run a
party rocking.
1200s.
Right. So yeah, once again, I think it's just different styles of DJing and stuff. A lot of those DJs are doing Ableton sets too, like a lot of the EDM stuff. So
Yeah.
Didn't you say you want to get into that? Like
For what?
doing EDM type
I
beats
do,
and shit
but
like
I
that?
don't. I want to produce the music. I don't want to. Like you go to major festivals, you see David Guetta, you see fucking everyone. Afrojack. It's literally press play, mix, press play, mix. Like that. It's just, or like you said, like an Ableton setup. So where it's like this, and all you have is launch triggers.
Yep.
So it's very programmed. Deadmau5 is one of the people that it's
Right.
like, because
like that.
anybody could make a EDM track and make millions. I just know how to sequence really well.
And I think a lot of the
Deadmau5 is sick though.
Yeah.
Deadmau5's good. I think like it depends a lot on the fans too. Like most of the fans don't understand DJing.
Right.
Well, I think a lot of these producers that you name know how to DJ and know how to create great music and art.
For sure.
But also they're doing it for a show, and like that point, like they're just dialed in. Like they make millions of dollars. Nothing, they don't want to screw it up. Whatever, they're not gonna jump
Chance
out
it.
the window. You know what I'm saying? Like they should. It'd be great because that's what you want to see as somebody who like loves the culture and like loves the art of like creation and music production. Like you want to see chances taken. You want to see them maybe fumble the ball a little bit, but learn how to pick it up because that
learn
makes
from
it,
that mistake and get it back in the
Right,
groove. Yeah.
right.
I like those little nuances. That's
Yeah,
it shows me it's real. You know what I'm
right for
saying?
sure. For sure.
Your fucking needle's not tracking right. You
Right.
gotta fucking clean the lint off. Like just a lot of different shit.
Sure.
But didn't you say there's some new shit coming out that's like all laser and
The
shit
phase.
like that?
Have you
Phase
fucked
is
with the
dope.
phase?
I haven't. I was just talking with JR about that actually before this.
Does he got
when
one
we
of
were
those
talking
or
about
what?
it. He doesn't. Bob does.
So does Manny.
Oh yeah, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
So that's the new
That's the
futuristic
next
shit.
wave, bro.
It's
But
crazy,
I'm gonna
man.
tell you this.
It's Bluetooth.
Is
It's
it like
wild.
making it like even easier than it's supposed to be, or what? Is it taking some of the fun away? Like,
No, it's just accuracy. It's improving.
okay.
Well, it's also not the
But there's like
not,
that's
not
no
able to-
needle though, right? That's
right,
no
not
needle.
having no needles is the
So
big,
you're getting
is the
away
big
from
factor.
kind of the originality.
So
of
the
it,
issue
right?
is this: when you're very bassy environment, your needle skips.
Yeah,
Does
there's
it
that
really?
too.
And when you're trying to keep everything in time, you can't just press a button to speed up the platter. You have to move the platter along to speed it up.
Right.
Or the other one, you got to slow it down. Luckily, with my mixer that I have, it's a Pioneer S9. That's what I use.
Yep. That's nice.
I MIDI mapped two of the directional pads for beat nudging, so it can.
okay.
So all my mixes are seamless. You know what I'm saying?
Interesting.
Yeah.
That's kind of nice. I didn't know that. I didn't know you could do that. On
Yeah,
S9.
bro.
yeah, ding 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 ding, Century with the hits.
It's very intuitive, that software, bro.
Yeah. S9's a really great.
I
mixer.
hate being one of those snobs that like, oh, if you don't fucking use Serato, you don't fucking know shit.
Oh no.
Because you can get down with torque too.
For sure.
But it's kind of like, damn, bro, everything's in time automatically.
Yeah. No, it's the DJ software nowadays is just crazy, man. There's so much you can do. They're production tools. That's what it comes down to.
People get down on virtual DJ too.
Yeah. A lot of people like the virtual DJ like interface. Like the look of it and easy to use.
Right.
A lot better than like Tractor or Serato. Like the newest version of it is pretty user friendly.
See, I flirted with the whole idea of video mixing.
Yeah, Terry.
Just because
do you ever see Fat Soul DJ at all?
No.
He does only videos.
Okay.
That's all he does. But he can do all genres. But he's
Right.
it's like funk and soul is where he's at.
What
He
I
loves
like
doing that.
though is that with the Serato video, you can insert clips of like different graphics and shit.
Yeah.
So it doesn't have to be just videos.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
No.
So
it could be a
throw
Will
your
Ferrell
name.
snippet.
right. Or you
Yeah,
can throw your name spinning in
Oh, yeah.
360 or whatever.
Yeah, for
you know,
sure.
so it's a lot of cool shit you can do
Yeah.
with the video aspect. But I'm at the point. I've been in this thing for 20 years.
Yeah.
I've been DJing since I was like 13, bro.
Nice.
So what's the next step is capitalize off of the amount of time that I put into this, you
Sure.
know?
Sure.
So I'm focusing more on the mobile DJing aspect now,
Okay.
just because.
So you want to do weddings and stuff? Well,
Oh,
you just went
yeah,
up to
bro.
the White Mountains.
Wow, Mountains, right,
That's what we
right.
talked about on the last podcast.
Yeah.
We were talking
Yeah.
about that shit.
It was fun. It was my friends,
Yeah.
you know, so he got charged way less than what
Yeah,
I would have
yeah.
charged somebody
I
else.
get that.
You know. But yeah, man, are you a purist when it comes to your DJing?
No,
and stuff?
like I mean, I guess you would say because I have a record collection, and like that's how I started. And I love vinyl, and I have techniques, but I also have like a little controller as well that I can use, and there's another control I want to get that actually hooks up to your phone or an iPad that you can use to actually DJ with. I think it's the DDX200 or something like that.
RC outs.
It's actually like no, it goes in. It's like a split cable from your phone because you got to. That's the one thing about those interfaces or apps is that you can't pre-queue, and this allows you to pre-queue. It goes from your iPhone to the mixer controller and then out from the controller.
Okay.
So it allows you to
when you're done.
stream. You can use SoundCloud and you can use Spotify. So that's a whole nother thing. That opens a whole nother door.
Do some shit that's like.
So like right off the fly, like if you're say you are a mobile DJ and your wedding party is like just create me a Spotify playlist, you can just play that playlist throughout the night. You don't got to worry about it, and you're streaming. So that's a whole different. That's another monster. You got to worry about 4G.
I like that
or
shit. You can mix
hotspot.
from your phone on Serato.
Exactly. So this is actually a controller that controls that mix on your iPhone.
Oh, okay.
So it's really cool. I want to get that, and it's only like
That's
$150,
sick, bro. Hell yeah.
So it's like man.
For
cheap.
me, I like the aesthetic of the turntables being set up.
yeah,
There's nothing
yeah,
that compares.
Yeah.
When someone sees the turntable set up, they're just like, all right, this motherfucker at least knows what he's doing a little bit.
sure.
Even if his scratching ain't on point, if he can keep these beats going off of a turntable,
Yeah.
you know, because that's powered by magnets.
Yeah, direct driven. Yeah.
So-
and you also have a belt driven turntable.
Right,
Those
but
don't
you
work
can't
out
always
well.
scratch on
Yeah,
something
that's
like
how I
that.
started with one
See,
of
I
those.
fucked mine up thinking it was like some shit you could scratch with. Dude, we have this really old school ass, nice looking, like wooden antique type thing that has the record player, has the tuner, has a tape deck. And I don't know if it has the fucking 8-track thing for it. It's really old, right? Well, I think I fucked it up by fucking trying to do something with it. And I
So you
didn't.
must have stripped the belt
I
or
think
something?
I must have fucked the belt up. You can fix that, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay, good.
When I was a kid, I
Because
just
I've
got-
been wanting to not get rid of it because like it's there and it's dope and it has nice big speakers on it and it sits in the middle of the living room and shit. And I want to put my little DJ mixer thing on top of that because it does have an auxiliary fucking out for how old it is, bro. And it literally really you can tell it's like an old red and white little plug-in shit. The shit don't look new, dog, but it literally does have an auxiliary. And I've plugged my phone into it and like it's like literally like in my living room right here, and then my table to make all my t-shirts is right here. So like when I'm like jamming out and I'm making shirts, I use it like to fold my shirts and shit like that. So I kind of don't want to get rid of it, but I'm sad that I broke the fucking record part of it, dude.
Yeah.
Like I really want to get that shit fixed, dude.
Yeah, when I was a kid and I bought my first turntables, they were belt driven. And whenever the belt broke, I actually just found like a big rubber band
What?
and I just wrapped it around it so it would work.
Fucking MacGyvered that shit,
I
dude.
had
Were you
to,
able to
man.
cut on it?
Damn.
No. Like you could practice, but it was like it was trash. It was pointless. If you're a DJ that wants this advice out there, DJ or world, a hood diner world,
Yeah. Give us some
Drop
gold,
some
bro.
knowledge.
Give us some gold,
just
baby.
start off with turntables. Start off like the high end stuff because you'll last forever.
Right.
Like Technique 1200s,
Techniques.
like those are like
They're little
they're like
tanks.
feel like that's the
$400
standard,
a piece,
man,
but
yeah.
mine are from 1972, and
Holy
they're
shit.
like And there's replacement
And
parts.
have you
change them.
Have you done any maintenance?
Yeah, I literally just got my turntables back. Actually, I upgraded the RCA's to like monster cables.
Okay.
And then I had to get a new on and off switch on.
So
one of them.
did you ship that out, or you got a homie that does
No,
it?
here.
I'm gonna have to get a hold of that.
Yeah.
Did they replace tone arms?
Yeah, you can. No.
Is it pricey?
No.
No?
Not too bad.
Oh shit.
I'd rather spend $300 getting it back up to par, maybe even better.
Yep.
And it's grounded internally.
You can. He can do it for you. Yeah.
So
And it's local, baby.
yeah, dude.
Yeah. There's
What's the turnaround time on that?
I wasn't pushing him, but it took about 3 weeks.
Ooh,
But
okay.
I don't have any. He could probably do it faster. I'm
didn't
not
need him?
gigging or anything. I just like, here you go.
So you don't gig as much anymore?
No, I really don't gig as much.
You miss
anymore.
it?
I don't know if I miss it because it's just a lot. It takes up time, like when it comes to like setting up your crates or even just the time to go to the venue and set up and DJ. I don't know. I
love it,
It's
bro.
a whole like it's
it.
a whole Saturday night.
I love the ritual.
all
You know
good.
what I'm saying? That's why my
good.
life stays like fulfilled. I feel like
Cool.
because it's a whole day of prepping music,
Yeah.
making sure all the cables are in their place.
Sure.
Counting for the light show and all this stuff. I still hit up Guitar Center all the time looking for brand new lights and shit. You know?
Yeah, man, I don't love that. I don't
No?
love that aspect. And maybe at some point I did. And maybe because I also don't I don't get too creative when I do DJ. It's just like a lot of the music I play, like most people haven't heard.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that's like a fault of mine is like I'm too I love breaking new music. So it's like it's hard for me to club DJ because of that reason. It's hard for
Definitely.
me to I like doing
It's hard to keep
little
up with so much music.
little
man.
things popping off. And my BPM, I'm very chill. So I prefer 82,
Okay.
87 BPM, super chill
Hell
most of the
yeah.
time. So
That's what I'm talking about. Some old school.
yeah.
Dude, you know what I was looking at? I was kind of thinking. I wanted to ask both of you guys, who's the most weirdest person you never would have thought would be a DJ that is a DJ?
Kylie Jenner.
Kylie Jenner DJs?
She did a guest set at the S&S Hotel, what used to be the Sahara.
How much you think she got paid for that?
Oh,
shit?
she got paid stupid money, but she did. I don't think it did well because they never advertised her DJ services ever again.
Clearly, she was.
Yeah,
she was
that
one
doesn't
and done.
sound too good.
What about
the
you?
whole Paris Hilton
who's
thing.
somebody you heard that was a DJ that you were just like, what the fuck?
That when you said Kylie Jenner, first one came to my mind was Paris Hilton.
Yeah.
Because there's even a meme out there or a video of some sound man coming up and switching buttons for her while she's DJing. So I was just kind of man, what? But whatever.
Dude,
That's once
that's
again,
dope.
I can't.
I found this little list that shows people that you wouldn't have thought were DJs and shit, dude. And I was kind of laughing at this shit, dude. Fucking Idris Alba.
Yeah, he does
That would've
house
been dope.
though.
That'd be dope to see him do a
He does
fucking
house.
DJ set,
and he
bro.
does music too.
Virgil is a weird one to me.
Virgil.
The one who does the one-offs, or the off-white.
Oh yeah, he DJs. Yeah,
Virgil's
I don't
been
know who it is,
DJing.
but fucking Michelle Rodriguez is on this list too, and I started laughing. I saw fucking Frodo on here, bro.
Frodo.
Hodor's a DJ,
Wood.
right?
Hodor, dude, he's on the list too, bro. Yeah, I started cracking. I was like, dude, that'd be dope as fuck. You show up at a party and you see fucking Hodor up there doing that shit. You think he throws in the fucking at the end, he throws the fucking. Dun, 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 dun.
I can imagine that he has some type of well, he was a DJ before he was an actor.
Was he really?
Yeah.
Oh, so he's probably a real DJ.
Yeah.
He's a real DJ.
Yeah.
Hannibal Buress does. He DJs.
Oh, word?
Yeah.
Yeah,
He'll do
Paris
his comedy
Russell
set,
Peters
and then he'll
DJs
go-
too.
Yeah, Russell Peters.
Lindsay Lohan, Nick Cannon, Tyron Manning, and then fucking Christian Name is his name, and he was that's Hodor. So yeah, I'd be throwing that shit in, dude. I'd be like, hold the door, in between each fucking set. You know what I'm saying, dude?
Funny.
That'd be some dope shit, man.
Have you met anybody or gone to a concert that you're just like, damn, this is fucking not what I expected. This is super underwhelming. I don't really want to listen to your shit anymore.
That's such a crazy question.
I mean, I deal with a lot of local rappers.
No.
Like that.
Don't put nobody on blast.
No, but I'm just saying,
All kinds of shots fired in there.
I mean, The talent is tough.
No, but like, you know what? That was one of my questions, bro. Because for a while there, you were doing like, weren't you like managing like artists for a while?
Yeah. So I just helped a lot of the back end.
Who did you manage for a while?
I've worked with a gentleman by the name of JB, who's based out of Oklahoma City.
JB,
Emmy award winning
JB. Shout out to JB.
Yeah, I've a Jiving Scientist here in town.
Right.
Worked a lot of back end stuff with them. Lando Chill,
right?
Yeah. So yeah, those are just a few names.
So
and
we've toured with. You got to kind of tour and shit like that.
What?
You got to tour with them and shit like that?
I've toured with all them, booked their tours, things like that.
That's right.
Yeah.
That was fun. Did you have a good time doing that shit, or was it just crazy? Was it hectic?
No, it's fun. It's never that hectic, man. That's the nice thing about touring. Like, unless you're like making millions of dollars and able to like party and enjoy like that type of stuff, it's literally driving a car, get to a hotel, chill out, go to your sound check, set it up, either hang out at the venue and then bounce, do your set, bounce,
Fuck yeah.
It's tiring because you're traveling a lot and you're never stuck in one place, but
yeah.
Do
you miss doing that, or are you kind of like?
I don't miss that too much. No, because I mean, booking the tours can be stressful.
Right.
You're just trying to find dates, you're trying to find places to go.
Yeah.
Who's who in that scene to make it a good show, things like that. It's just a lot of work.
It seems like it's a grip of work.
And you're only getting a percentage. You're getting like 20 to 10%.
Yeah.
Like from doing that.
Right.
And knowing that like I've always been kind of a DIY type of guy, so it's like if I had like if I knew we were getting like great money, then you'd be able to like pay for a booking agent and stuff like that, and that's always that's always the goal, to get more people on your team that can play those parts to help you.
Yeah, no,
not stress as much.
I just love hearing about that shit, and it's really cool to hear it from like your perspective, because we have a lot of artists.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying, and you've been you've obviously you've taken your talents into different directions, bro, and it's just been a beautiful thing.
Thanks, man.
So like I said in the beginning, bro, like I feel like you are like the mayor of the Tucson hip hop scene to me. To me, you are, bro, for reals, because for anybody that's listening right here, that's not from Tucson, our buddy Pike started this local thing, this local festival called the Tucson Hip Hop Festival, and for hip hop artists, for clothing lines, for DJs, beat makers, graffiti artists, and breakdancers, man, that shit has become a staple, like a yearly thing, bro. We're number 4, 5.
Yeah, the coming up is gonna be 4.
Number 4,
yeah,
okay,
2020.
Okay, man, yeah, like. I've been blessed enough to be involved with you from the jump, bro. So it's been a real awesome thing to see to what it's become.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No, it's been amazing to see that growth.
It's really it's kind of hard to express, bro. It really is, dog. Like for real. Like honestly, man, we obviously we should have had you in here a lot sooner, but yeah, dude, I've been wanting to bring you on just to tell you this literally personally, bro. Like, I know I speak for a lot of people when I say thank you from the bottom of my fucking heart, bro. Like for what you've done, dog. Like the work you've put in.
Thanks, man.
On this shit, man. Like it's put a lot of, it's done something that nobody else has done for a lot of people who probably wouldn't have had that platform to show their talents and showcase their talents, man. Because everybody that's from Tucson, I mean, we always ask that question, bro. Like, do you feel like you got to leave this place to really make it? We get mixed answers, bro. But for the people who really don't, have any plans on leaving, bro, like shit like that, dude, that's like the fucking, that's like to them, like in a way making it, reaching a fucking, just a goal of theirs that, and you fucking provide that, man. So that's us saying thank you for real. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's some real shit.
I appreciate that, man.
I know I'm lit, and I'm glad I'm lit because that came from like right here, dog. Like for real. I fucking love this dude. I just want everybody to know that. And yeah, man. So like let's talk about where was the idea? Like what were you thinking like when you were first like, okay, dude, this is what we're gonna do? Like what was going on at that time, dude?
Well,
like,
it started as just like I ran the Scratch Shack, which was a DIY venue.
Yep.
And throughout my years of going to like South by Southwest, going to A3C, just coming back home to Tucson and realizing that a lot of people aren't ever going to experience those things. A lot of locals in Tucson. And it comes down to a few things, like they just can't, like like afford it, you know, when it comes down to it also, but also that mentality that kind of Tucsonans sometimes have on as a rapper and ego and things like that.
Yeah.
It kind of just holds them back from pursuing their career further.
Yeah.
So I figured, why not at this little venue we had, like, let's start it. Like, let's start something that curates a celebration of what Tucson hip hop is, how it is diverse, and add conversation to that with panel talks, you know, with professionals within the industry, to where you can learn how to take your career to the next step a little bit, you know?
Yeah.
So that's really where it started. And then from the summit, you know, from that was a 2-day, it was a Friday and Saturday thing, where it was like a total of 600 people throughout that 2-day thing, going to, you know, the next year of like 191 Tool block party style, you know, where it's like you now like have doubled your attendance in 1 day, you know, and then from that point, just growing from that to now having from no headliners of Tucson to MERS the first year really of the festival, and then the next year of Bun B. Like,
how did you get Bun B,
so
bro?
Many things. I hit up a homie, just a friend, like who's close to him.
Was it a shot in the dark?
It was a shoot your shot moment. Yeah, you know, it's hard to gauge, like, with the festival, like we don't know exactly who to bring in. Like, we're trying to figure out, because there's really so many different crowds that love rap and hip hop here in Tucson. Yeah, that you have to consider being diverse with the headliners. So with Bun B, MERS were like, well, who could we have that's like maybe legendary? Do we want to go younger crowd? Do we want to go older crowd? So it's like, we were like, well, I'll hit up my friend that has a Bun B connect and it's close to him. So let's see if we can work that out. And that was amazing. Like, it's Bun B, that's legendary, you know? Yeah. So it's hard. It's hard to like figure out each year. Last year we went with the younger demographic. We went with the underachievers.
Did that work out better?
I don't know if it worked out better. It was overall throughout that 1-day festival, or really 2-day festival, to last year being like pretty much 4 days. Like, it equaled out to the same amount of people that 2-day thing worked out for.
I'm sad I missed Master Ace.
Master Ace was dope. Yeah, that was a stellar show.
I was out of town. I was somewhere.
Yeah.
So do you think condensing the festival would allow you to have more maximum output on the days that you have it going?
We don't know yet. We're still working it out. Like, every year is like a different, like, we're what did we do
this year, like, that we could, you know,
right. And this is something like we have to make it sustainable. Like, like me personally, like, losing money every year on it is a thing. Right. kAZual, like, he sacrificed so much for the festival himself, and that's like being a part of the team, and like that's everybody on the team, you know. So we're trying to get to the point where we're able to pay every artist on the festival, you know, every team member, you know, things like that. So that's what we're striving for. But and whether that's growing the festival more to see if we get more people, or that's condensing it down. We got to figure that out.
Downsizing with different features or something like that.
Like, next year, we may not do 4 days next year. It wasn't like 4 full days, obviously. It was like, you know,
no,
2
but
nights,
it was different. You had different, what do you call it? Like the little classes and shit like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You had different.
We had a hip hop
hop
class with Ohala, which is a
the magazine class thing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There was a bunch of different features. You know, so that's the cool thing about it is, you know, it focuses on all the elements, all the different elements of hip hop, man, and that's kind of cool, bro. So, have you been? Is there anything like? I mean, well, you know, they have the AZ Hip Hop Festival, but like, do other cities a lot of big cities have little hip hop festivals and shit like that, or is it really just like kind of just
not really? There's I guess it also depends. Like, people will throw festivals and just have performers, like just like musical guests,
right?
And that's something that, like, I saw that was kind of wrong within the hip hop shows and festivals I was going to around the country. Yeah. Where I was like, this doesn't show, like, you're saying it's a hip hop festival, but it's not really showcasing hip hop. Like, if it's a rap festival, it's called a rap festival. Yeah. But like a hip hop festival literally embodies like everything like we're talking about.
Like you said, the breakdancing, the graffiti, the DJs,
exactly,
the
and
beat makers.
Live production, right? Yeah, and even panel talks, bringing in those conversations of society and drug use and you know, even just history stuff of hip hop, where we're going, even just business work panels, you know, learning your ASCAP, learning all that type of stuff.
How to fucking promote on Instagram.
How to promote on Instagram, all that.
Speaking of which, you were talking about panels, bro. Like I remember the one at the Scratch Shack. I think it was the first year, and we had the clothing line panel, and it was me, you, or I don't know if you were there. But Izzy,
right,
and then the homie Kevin from Pistols, and then Quinn. It was the four of us were there talking about that shit, right? Yeah. And it was crazy because I was talking to Kevin about that because Kevin's like this, like I forgot that he had done that. And he asked me, you know, because that night that I talked, you know, I mean, dude, it's funny that Pike was literally there, bro. Like when I was over there shooting some photos for Ian and them, Pike showed up. And so then that's when I set up, you know, like this with me and Pike, and then also with Kevin. But Kevin, like you can ask Pike. Pike was the only other witness that Kevin was like kind of like, let me think about it, bro. Okay, bro. Like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. Bro.
And I was encouraging Kevin. I was like, Kevin, man, like, yeah, go talk to him. He was Let's talk about your brand.
He was kind of like, I don't know, dog. Like, he's like that. But then I remember he did that panel. And then when we were here, when he got here, he was asking me, he's like, do you still have that, bro? I was like, yeah, dude, because I did. I had like one of my little cameras in the middle.
Tight.
And I just pressed record. And then like when everybody talked, I just moved it and I moved it and I moved it. And there was times where I'd forget to move it. So like Izzy would grab it and move it.
That's hilarious.
So and then there was other times where he was doing it and then Kevin grabbed it and he moved it and
That's
shit.
Hilarious.
So everybody kind of like shared like the camera part. So yeah.
That's super tight.
Dude, I'm telling you, man.
Do you still, you still have that? Do you still
I
have
it, bro. You know, and you know what, Pike? Dude, I'm going to
awesome.
tell you because I know you love the shit just as much as I do. Yeah, I'm going to upload like so much of this footage that I have, dude. Like fucking, Lord forbid something was to fucking happen to me, dog. Like I want all this shit to be somewhere where people can look at it, dog. Because I have videos, photos, like just a lot of shit from a lot of the shows that we used to all go to, like during, like, you know, I mean, still to this day,
right?
You know what I'm saying? And it's just,
I think you should come out with a limited edition print, like a book of all that stuff printed out.
Oh yeah, maybe. I mean, maybe, yeah. But I got a lot of video too, so like that shit, like it's just you want to be able to put it out there in this way,
or a DVD,
like, you know, something like that. Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, no, put it on.
Yeah, this way, like that. Yeah,
digital download. You know?
And then if I die, you guys sell that shit to pay for my casket.
There's a.
I got morbid as fuck, huh? My bad.
A little bit.
Oh man.
Hey, but you know what though? I'm being real though, dog. I'm just being real. Like honestly, I would want you guys to like do something with it. You know what I'm saying? Because there's a lot of fucking crazy. It's a lot of dope shit. From, like the shows that we've fucking done and been through shit. I mean, shit. Yeah, almost every single one that I go to, bro. I've always gotten photos. I've always gotten video. So there's
a Tucson Hip Hop Historical Society that just started up. And,
get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, and I'm
gonna fucking drop a capsule on that ass,
man,
bro.
Exactly.
Hell yeah.
So it's like it's a thing that's just starting, and I don't know where it's gonna go yet.
Oh man.
But you know, we'll see.
We'll send them some shit.
But that sounds like a perfect place for it. Like outside your own platform, if that would work out. Because
that was some funny shit.
Yo, I don't know you too, all dog, but I feel like you're really about the culture, dog. Like,
yeah, man. I care about the culture. I care about people, man. That's the number one aspect of all this. Is that like I'm born in Tucson. Like this is my home. Saying though, I used to live at the Mission View Apartments over here.
Okay.
I went to Grijalva for a year. I went to Hollinger. Like I lived on the north side. Like I love Tucson. This is my home.
Too,
like you talking about the festival, like you're like I can't lose money every year, but you still put it on.
Yeah. No, yeah, man. That's something that we are really working hard on to try to.
Have you used your influence with having the mayor at your guys' event?
You
to
did.
Your advantage
you
yet?
did. You had the. Okay, my bad. You said to your advantage.
Yeah, no, for sure. I mean, the mayor is fully supportive of what we do.
So is that open more doors for sponsorships?
We'll see for this year because we just had the sponsor.
Yeah, that just went down. So yeah,
right.
And we're just now getting the sponsorship deck done. So,
how fast after the festival do you start the next one?
Well, last year we started pretty much like right after. This year we've just starting now, really. So, is there any idea boards with like main acts you want to bring? Or you're not even at that part yet? Just some thoughts in my mind. Some thoughts in my mind. And I've been tossing feelers out too, just like on Facebook and stuff. Like, do people want to see Mozzie? Do people want to see Freddie Gibbs and Madlib? Do people want to see
Freddie Gibbs would be fucking dope. Do people want to see
Necro? Like weird things. Like you never know. So, like I said, in my mind, there's like 6-7 different groups of people that go to rap shows here, or you know, hip hop shows or whatever that sell out Rialto. You got the Tech 9 crowd. You have an ICP crowd, which they kind of mix in. You got a DJ Shadow crowd. You have a little Boosie crowd. You have a DJ Quick crowd.
Oh yeah.
You have an Atmosphere crowd. You have an Aesop Rock crowd. Like those are 7 right there. You got a Trippy Red crowd. Like you have 8 like just off of there right there that are all different genres. That sell out. Rialto at 13 or at 1,300 people. So trying to figure out that balance of who we want. Last year we wanted a female. We tried to get Rico Nasty. We tried to get Tara Wack. We tried to get Rhapsody.
What was Tara Wack asking?
Yeah, I'm not gonna say.
Was it more than what you thought appropriate?
Yeah. Our budget is like $5,000 for like an act, and like that's just it grows from there depending on plane tickets and things like that. But we're trying to go like keep it all in at like 5,000.
Right.
So
damn man, fucking Freddie Gibbs would be dope. Speaking of Freddie Gibbs, did you guys hear that new Madlib?
Oh yeah,
is that what it is? It's Madlib, right?
Yep, Madlib. Yep.
What's the name of that album again?
Gibbs.
What's the name of the album?
Bandana.
There you go. I didn't get. I got to. I can't remember what song it was, dog. And it's actually my fucking jam.
Some cold shit on that CD, man.
Yeah, it's good.
Freddie Gibbs.
You've heard. Let's do the jams of the week really quick since we're on the subject of Freddie Gibbs, man. Because I didn't get to make it through too far, but I got to this one song called. Let me see. Half Main, Half Cocaine. It was like the third track, and I made it to that song, and I started replaying that one. I was fucking jamming. That was good shit.
Always. What's up, Rip? Sorry.
He's Rip. But yeah, man, that's my jam of the week. The Half Main, Half Cocaine. Yeah. And then let me see for the old school. I was gonna do. Let me see. I know it was a Tupac song. Oh man, that's not it. The other day I was jamming, bro, and fucking the song Outlaw came on. You remember that song? You probably don't know that song.
Who's
It's Tupac Outlaw song from Me Against the World. It was like the last song on there,
right? Where
he had the little kid on him. He's like, yo, what you want to be when you grow up, rah? So you stupid. I want to be a motherfucking outlaw. Yeah. You know what I mean? That was some dope shit. So yeah,
classic.
Outlaw, Tupac on Me Against the World album. What you got this week, Century?
So J Balvin and Bad Bunny dropped a joint CD.
Okay.
It's a little 8-track EP. It's a song called Cuidado por ahí. Like J Balvin's the #1 artist in the world right now.
Yeah. That whole Latin trap pop wave is
crazy, bro. Crazy. Like Bad Bunny's coming in November, and I'm gonna go to that shit.
Dope. What's the name of the song again? Cuidado por ahí.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's my new jam.
And you said that's J Balvin and Bad Bunny?
Yeah.
All right, got it. And what do you got for the old school?
And then the throwback is it's the old school. It's that G-Eazy song, Order More. A lot of people don't fuck with G-Eazy. You know that?
Yeah, a lot of people don't. I think
he's all right.
I think like the young sorority girls do. Like that's
for sure.
That's I think that demographic.
But I mean, I think the dude's all right.
He can rap.
You know what I'm saying? He can get down.
For sure.
He can put some words together.
Yeah.
He got the E40 cosign too.
Yeah. He's Bay,
Yeah.
Like that Bay area, like that's something that that's a good community.
If you don't go out there, you don't get it.
Yeah.
You have to be in that area, and you have to see the people there and just the way they talk, bro, what they're about. Like, they're just a different breed over there, dog.
For sure.
And I'm not disrespecting. It's just...
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? They
it's
are...
a different language right there.
Yeah, bro. Completely. That yada shit. Like,
man.
He's like, there's
a lot of shit, bro, but like hella originated from the Bay.
That shit just... Every time it pops up, dude, and I see it, I can't stop laughing when I see it, is the fucking Taste with Joe Budden.
Yeah.
He's a
classic.
I swear to God, and someone put him rapping over it and shit.
Man.
I love that shit.
That's so
dude.
good.
I cannot stop fucking laughing at that shit right there, man. But okay, let me see. You know what? Before we go any further,
did you get Pike songs?
Oh yeah, we need Pike songs.
So hope he emailed you about that.
We smoking.
I didn't get the email, but I've been big on this Benny the Butcher album.
Okay.
I don't know if you followed the Griselda people at all, but the album's called The Plugs I Met.
Okay.
And there's a song called Sunday School on there, which I really love.
Okay.
Has Jadakiss on it. 38 Special.
Who's your favorite Locks member?
That's tough, man. Because Styles P, it's between Styles P and Jada.
Yeah.
Those are both. They go back and forth. But Styles P's been putting out so much music this past year, it's ridiculous, and he's killing it. So
Fuck yeah.
You think Travis Scott is overrated or underrated?
He's talented, man. He gets a little like, I think his voice stuff gets too like. It's kind of like a crutch. I think he leans on it too much.
The auto-tune?
The auto-tune stuff.
And the ad-libs?
Yeah.
He lives on his ad-libs?
I think so. I think
that's always that voice that
is lit.
Or that like fucking
but the
crazy
music,
ass sound.
like as a producer too, like
How?
as a producer, he's dope too. Like that's one aspect that like a lot.
Sicko
of
Mode was
artists-
hard.
Yeah, that's tough. That's a
It was overproduced.
super tough. I can see that though too.
His lyrics,
see that,
bro. It's just his structure. It does sound overproduced.
Yeah, it's just too much.
It sounds like you have that pop formula, and you use it on every single track. You try to make every track a banger
Yeah.
instead of just letting the music flow. Some songs aren't going to get played in the club ever. You know,
Oh, for sure.
some songs are going to be obscure songs
Yeah.
that you might perform and no one knows what the fuck you're playing.
Yeah.
You know,
Was that your new jam of the week?
That's my new jam.
Yeah. What's your old school?
Probably Do You Know Puff Daddy and or Puff Daddy and the Family, I should say. It was Puff Daddy back in the day, but P Diddy. But yeah, Do You Know? That's a classic off his album. I've been listening to that album, kind of going back, listening to No
you
Way
put
Out.
that on Facebook the other day, and Senorita is a cut from that fucking Twitter, baby.
Yeah, Twitter. Yeah, it is.
And I was super upset when Khaled sampled that shit.
Really? You were upset about it?
Yeah, just because it didn't do it justice. You know what I'm saying? I think Miss Jackson was the one I was more upset with.
That one sounded way off to me, but people love it.
Yeah.
People love it. And it's probably just because SZA's on it. Like, I'm sure that's why the majority of people love it.
But I'd rather play Miss Jackson if I'm in the club, to be honest with you. I think I get a better response from Miss Jackson depending on the time of night you're playing it, too.
I mean, that's going to be a mix. Like, if you haven't already, like, that's a good little mix.
Yeah, throw them both, mash them both up real quick, so you keep them both happy.
Yeah, it's going to depend.
Pike drops gems.
It's going to depend on your crowd. If you're doing a Mr. Heads, like I feel that like you could probably drop like the Outkast version.
Right.
If you're playing Congress, I think you get away with playing the Khaled version.
Definitely.
Guzzler.
So,
Congress is a beautiful place, though, man.
man,
I love it. It's like a sanctuary. Like it feels like church like almost.
man, my
Even when you go eat in the restaurant, you know what I'm saying? In Cup Cafe, like it feels like a presence is there. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that.
I take my kid like once a week over there.
Yeah.
You ever stayed there? Stay the night?
I've actually never stayed the night. I've taken off the ghost tour that they do.
They have a ghost tour?
They have a ghost tour.
Get the fuck out of here, really?
During Halloween.
Okay, we're doing it this year.
Yeah, it's cool.
We're doing it.
And they also have a
diner.
magician show there on Halloween too. It's Kenny Bang
Magician.
Bang. And
Last year they moved.
oh, they did. They moved to Owl's Club. But anyway, it's a couple good things for Halloween you could do.
Hey, dude, I'm telling you, man. My lady's into that shit, dude. We love that shit.
My goal is to be DJing at Congress this Halloween.
Oh, you got that.
I'm gonna hit it up whoever to get a guest spot. You know what I'm saying?
Talk to Jalf. Jalf will make it happen for sure. I get anxiety being in Congress.
I rock with Rip a lot.
See, I covered for Rip one time when he was in Paris, and my computer died in the middle of the dance floor.
No.
It wasn't. I shouldn't even say it was my computer. I had borrowed a computer from a friend because my computer had died literally like a day beforehand.
I remember hearing this.
And then I borrowed my friend Dan Hernandez's computer to do the gig, and then it crashed in the middle, like 12:30.
Right when it's
Crashed.
cracking.
Crashed it. They had to put on Pandora.
You what?
Man, it sucked.
Was that like
It sucked.
is that the worst fucking?
That's the worst I've ever had.
the worst thing you ever done?
Whoa. We're recording right now, Pops.
How you doing, man?
Good.
He was like, "This door ain't closed, bro."
I thought you closed
For
it.
those listening, DJ Century Pops just showed up.
That was like the reaction of when my computer died on Congress floor. That was perfect.
Yeah.
Dude, that was kind of
That was awesome.
that was funny because I did see lights coming up, and I was like, I wonder if somebody's parking up front or what, dude. That's funny.
That's funny.
Yeah. You need to take a break or something?
No, we're good.
You good?
But I'm trying to get. I'm thinking this year I'm going to get back more into like. Well, I guess when I find time, I got tons of jobs, but hopefully pick up some gigs here and there that I enjoy, things like that. I like doing like Herm was doing the Boogaloo barbecue stuff, which was like it was like an all ages thing, like just like a family thing, backyard chill. Like I was able to play like kAZual and like Flying Lotus and Thundercat or things like that, and just like very chill, very like almost jazzy at times, and feel good though music, playing classic hip hop, that feel good stuff. So,
speaking of which, did they air your shit? Yeah.
No, dude, I'm.
Oh, 106.3.
Yeah, bro. I emailed the guy, the program director, because it's just been dragging feet, and I'm trying to like see what the holdup is. So hopefully it'll be out soon, bro. Because I'm just super amped for people to hear my mixes. You know what I'm saying? Like
you don't have a Mixcloud, do you? You don't have a Mixcloud or a SoundCloud or anything?
You what?
You should do that, man.
Get on that.
You should do that.
I'm gonna have to.
Or
man.
upload them on IGTV. You should just put like some screen art and then just upload
there you
it.
Go. See, we'll make
and just
some
let it
dope
play
shit.
for an hour or whatever.
You're doing your things like that, and then I'll throw some fucking little fucking graphic crazy shit going on in the background and shit.
Yeah, bro, I'm down.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, man.
Mira, you guys heard it here. DJ Century about to start a
do it on
little
YouTube.
channel and shit.
But with the copyrighted music, how does that work?
That's whatever. Yeah.
There's a
like
there's the breaks.
If it's caught, it's caught. That's what it comes down to. Like a lot of times, if you're playing remixes, it's not caught. If it's originals, like, and it's the labels. It's universal.
I had a question about that. Maybe you guys will both know about that. Like, what if they're playing like some music, like say we were playing some music in the background right now. Mm-hmm. What if we just changed the BPMs? Would they still be able to find it?
It can.
Like, would it still?
You could still catch it. Yeah,
that's crazy, dude.
Yeah.
Like, how does it know? Because it's not off the original BPMs. It's like.
Right.
Is it just listening to the song? Is like literally listening to the words?
It's just like Shazam.
It's all shit. He just said 1, 2, 3 into the 4. That's definitely G thing.
That's it. That's it.
G thing.
It recognizes it, man. I don't know how that algorithm works, but
because I thought about that like a while ago. Like if I was like, thinking,
it's really how does Shazam work? Like that's kind of that's that same concept. At some
I'm
point,
gonna try that.
At some point, you were able to hum into that app, and you can recognize it too.
Yeah, I remember that.
Fuck, never mind. Yeah, BPMs ain't gonna do shit.
Yeah, exactly.
How does Shazam work? It picks up on that.
Yeah. I don't know.
Shazam.
The melody.
It's all listening for more than just what you're fucking singing.
Well, in Snapchat, all you gotta do is hold the picture down.
Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah, it'll Shazam your music. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
You haven't seen that?
No, I don't use Snapchat.
Oh,
I'm one of those people that left Snapchat.
Ah, really,
Yeah.
Kylie?
You were the only person that like
man.
you were the only person I really followed on there because your Snapchat was always popping.
Dude, my Snapchat stays lit, bro. But my Snapchat very fucking VIP because, like I said, I literally have like maybe like 40 people on my Snapchat. And it's mostly family, friends, and like a couple clients. But it's like I said, to me, it's always the type of thing because I do love to travel and I love to share that with like the people that I'm like really close with. But I don't like advertising that I'm out of town so motherfuckers can, try to figure out where I live and break into my house and try to do stupid shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's just me being cautious. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
But but that was also the true thing about it is I'm a loyal person and I've always been loyal to the Snapchat, bro, because I'm telling you, like I fucked with Snapchat before Snapchat got like fucking super famous, and then before Instagram kind of stole the idea and ran with it, then everybody was like, oh, blah blah blah, and then when Kylie Jenner left, blah, lit, and you know what I'm saying. But
Rihanna fucked that thing up too because of that stupid advertisement.
Oh, yeah, the advertisement. Yeah.
What did it say? Punch Rihanna in the face or something like that?
Exactly. Yeah.
It was super insensitive, and that really fucked up their stock.
Yeah, way to go, Snapchat.
As it should.
That's horrible.
Yeah,
man, it's crazy.
Asses. That's what. Well, I mean, hey, they get that. You know what we didn't do, bro? We got to stop for our sponsorship recognition. Okay. We got to give a shout out to the homies from Dude Wipes. Okay. Go to dudeproducts.com, use code HOOD, and get 15% off your entire order. # no mud butt.
No mud butt.
You a fan of the wipes, bro?
I've never used them.
Okay.
I've used other wipes. I've never used Dude wipes.
Right. But I'm just saying the wipes. They
yeah,
don't necessarily be Dude Wipes.
They smell good.
Yeah. You notice they're like a little bigger. They're like a little bigger, just a little thicker and shit. They're Dude Wipes.
For sure. They're Dude Wipes.
I guess you could say that. But that's kind of crazy though. They're kind of just like, it's all about the dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see like women are gonna be like, why am I gonna buy Dude Wipes?
They got women napkins. Is that what they're called?
You just use the
called
baby,
feminine
ones,
napkins.
you know what I'm
is
saying?
that right?
Like The baby ones, dude. Like at Costco, you can get the baby ones cheap as shit, bro.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
But dude wipes, man.
But dude wipes are dope.
Better cop them dude wipe.
But dude wipes are definitely dope. Go to dudeproducts.com.
Hashtag no mud
butt. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So we got to give a shout out to Official Clothing. Code HOOD. Get 25% off your entire order. There is free shipping over $50. Yeah, man. Go to official.com. OHFISHL.com. Live by your own rules. I got to throw that shit in there. You know what I'm saying? It's
Live by your own
company
rules.
man, baby. And I got to give a shout out to the Inner Circle Podcast Network. You can find all of our shows at innercirclepn.com. Shows like Shit Happens When You Party Naked. Let me see. I'm high. I'm trying to think of everybody's thing right now. Okay, you got Sam PC. You got Hashtag No Offense Show. The Plunge. Any Pod Will Do. And, of course, the Hood Diner Podcast, baby. Check out all these motherfuckers, man. It's just a network of fucking savages, bro. They're dope, dude.
They're cool dudes.
I'll fuck with them, man.
What was that commercial? You aired that commercial, I think, one time
with the little Mexican dudes, with little dudes speaking Spanish.
No, it was the phone call one. Like, I need you to say something. I think it was you.
Oh yeah, it was the homie. The homie Chris was talking to the homie Adam.
I just need you to say something.
And he was like, "I need you to call it." He's like, "Just say what?" And he's like, "Yes." And he's like, "What do you want me to say? That it's this, and that?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Press fucking send, press send, upload it to the drive." That was good. That was good. Nah, these dudes are dope, bro.
Remind me of Cheech and Chong saying the Dave bit. Yo, knocking on the door. Dave's not here.
I've never heard that one.
Oh, that's classic.
Really? They're coming to
the Fox.
Yeah, there you go. They're coming to the Fox. I want to go check that out. That's like November 9th. So that's a busy 2 weeks right there. That's Wu-Tang 1 week and then Cheech and Chong the following week.
Yeah.
So yeah, man.
It's rumored that De La, Farside, or not De La, I'm sorry, Eric B. and Rakim, Farside, and somebody else.
They're coming with them?
With Wu-Tang, yeah.
Bro.
It's rumored.
Fuck.
Don't know if that's because they're on tour. They're on tour together. They were doing the Gods of Rap tour, and they were overseas with Public Enemy, De La, and DJ Premier.
It's all Public Enemy. Yeah. Who the hell is it? Public Enemy. Remember that on fucking House Party?
Pee-pee break.
On pee-pee break?
Yeah.
All right, dude. Pee-pee break.
Hey, what's going on? This is Adam Simmons from the Simmons and More podcast.
Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Bobby Moore from the Simmons and More podcast. And if you like guys talking about different things, different opinions, coming from a black guy, a white guy, Asian guy. Do we have Asian guys in the group?
Riley's Asian.
Spanish guys in the group?
Kaz.
There we go. Yeah, Kaz, my fat bro. All right, so we're pretty diverse. But if you like opinions and Almies, all right, boom. So there you go. If you like opinions from different people, we got to bring more women on the show too.
Shout out to the Duchess.
To get to the opinions going. Shout out to the Duchess. So if you like all that, man, listen to Comedy is Dead, man. Comedy is dead.
It's a bunch of comedians getting together and talking about shit that shouldn't be joked about, and we tell jokes about it, like 9/11 and abortion and things like that.
It's actually opposite of our regular show. We actually kind of get serious when you think we're supposed to be funny, then we get funny when you think we're supposed to be serious. It's kind of weird. I love it. You'll love it too. Take it from me, your best friend Bobby.
That's it.
Boom.
Only available on the Inner Circle Podcast Network feed, motherfucker. What?
A few moments later.
Buddy.
You gotta love technology because the other day, I got a new computer because the other one was just super duper choppy. When I was using Serato, I was cutting, and it wasn't tracking back, and I'm just like, I make too much money DJing for me to have to deal with that.
Yeah.
So I hit Facebook Marketplace. I bought a computer from this dude that I purchased computers from before, refurbishes the MacBooks, and he's basically a semi-tech guy without the certifications. You know what I'm saying? But I switched the hard drives into this, and it like booted up like normal, right? I'm having issues with authenticating registering the actual Serato software. It lets me use it, but it has a little ugly ass yellow line on the bottom, and I'm like super OCD with things, and like I just need to get that thing off.
Is that on live or on DJ?
DJ.
That's weird, and it's still letting you use it.
Yeah, because I have an S9.
That's still strange that it allows you to use it. Are there any functions that are like not like any effects that aren't on there?
I'm doing everything I want to do.
Weird, interesting, cool.
Yeah, but so he has what's up?
I said, write him a letter.
No shit. He has a mobile hotspot with his phone for internet, and when I switched it over, it wouldn't let us export the files out of Ableton.
Did you fix that?
You remember you put the internet on?
Yeah.
Well, I registered it and I fixed it, and that's how we exported it last time.
Right.
So,
but we don't have to do that again today, right?
No, we're good.
Good.
But I'm just bringing up the fact that like I had to fucking tool this shit, you know. I want to get a brand new laptop, like literally from the store. I want to go in there like a boss and just throw down cash.
I did that with my MacBook Pro, my 2008 MacBook Pro, and
yes,
yeah, and I don't think because I'm a Mac user, like I don't know if having to buy a brand new Mac is ever a thing anymore. Like you can just maximize those things for you can add 2 terabyte in your MacBook Pro now.
Right.
You know what though? I kind of did that with mine. I have a 2011, and dude, just running video on it just sucked, bro. Like through Premiere,
Really?
through After Effects, it would take super long.
Was it a solid state hard drive? A solid state hard drive?
Yeah. I redid the solid state, everything, bro. I upped the RAM as far as you could do. I think I put like 4 gigs in it or some shit. No. Two 8 gigs because it was 16. But I that one's like, and that's I've like, I don't even want to get rid of it either because this is my backup. But I did wind up buying one last year. Like after we sold that house and shit, dude, I was like, dude, that's like the one thing I want to do if I'm gonna start doing more video. I want to get a better MacBook, so I got that, and yeah, bro, like it ran the videos so much faster. But now because I've put so much shit on it again, it's slowing the fuck down, dude. Wow. So it's crazy, bro. Okay. I have to constantly keep moving shit. Like when I take these shits home and edit them shits, I fucking get rid of the 3 waves that you sent me from before, and then run this shit, bro. Like for real, like I'm like boggling between the last 50 gigs of my computer right now, dude. It's fucking crazy, dog. And I got the 500, so it's like, yeah, no, I got a lot of shit. It's crazy because it says I have like 240 gigs in applications. That's a lot.
Does your phone? You're all connected, I'm sure. Yeah, you are. Yeah,
it's all connected.
It could be maybe that, like reading from your phone. Or MacBook. I don't know.
I think what it is I think I have to go in and find like within the Adobe programs. Yeah. I think it makes backups of a lot of like the fucking video files and the waves and shit like that. Yeah. I think there's just a lot of extra shit, and for some reason when I go into like when you go into the top and you click on the thing and then you see like about this Mac and then you just click on storage and then it lets you pick like it lets you open it up and like what does it say like, I don't know, like adjust storage or whatever the fuck. And you click on that and then it shows you where everything is, like in storage, photos, cloud, like all that shit. It's like the one you can't fuck with at the bottom where it shows like the internal applications and shit. Yeah, that one's up there, bro. It's like 200 some gigs worth of shit. I'm like, the fuck, man? That's crazy, bro.
You gotta go through it.
I know the Adobe shit ain't that much, bro, because that's all I really got on there. You know what I mean? But
it just sucks now you can't get expandable memory anymore. You buy a new laptop and it's basically you buy a 500 gig or you buy a terabyte.
You gotta buy it maxed out. That's the shitty part, bro. Yeah, that's what I really hate about it, dude. I drop
what is it, like a couple $100 difference?
No, bro. It's like it's a grip, dude. Yeah. It's like yeah, dude. Like if I wanted to get the 1 terabyte fucking one, it would have been like 3,000. But I only did the 500 gigabyte, so it was 23. And thankfully, there was like a fucking nice sale that week. So I think we got like 200 off. And so my lady, we used that to we got her a fucking iPad and shit like that. And then I had to get what do you call it? That stupid ass thing, the dongle that plugs into the side where I can use USB ports and plug in SD cards and the micro SD cards and the HDMI. Mm-hmm. Yeah, well, I splurged on the nice one, you know what I mean? But it's still, dog. I was like, fuck, bro.
It's a couple hundred. That was $100.
Yeah, that was $100 right
there. You're a business owner, so talk to them about business.
Oh yeah, well, I mean, hey.
I think it's automatic 20%.
That's true. Yeah. Probably. I don't know. I don't really know how the fuck we did that, but it was bad. It was we spent a grip.
I just want a brand new one.
I mean, they're nice, but I mean, shit.
I get it. I did. Like I bought my old car brand new, and I loved having like a brand new car. Like that was so nice. I kept it.
Well,
forever.
you have that in the back of your mind. Like I can get in this car and I can drive wherever I want in the country,
right?
And have zero issues.
Yeah.
That's the thing, you know.
Yeah. And I did that, so that was helpful. I actually drove it straight off the lot to come to Tucson from Oklahoma.
How many miles did you put on it?
Well, I've recently crashed it.
No. I'm talking about from Oklahoma over here.
That's. I mean, I did that drive. I think it's 1,200 miles, something like that.
Jeez.
That's
damn.
Yeah.
That's a couple days, right?
Jeez.
A day or 2 days?
It's 16 hours.
16 hours?
Yeah, 16.
Holy shit.
But you can make it like in 13 if you push it.
If you haul ass?
Yeah, if you push it. Yeah.
It's flying, buddy.
You don't want to get caught with weed in those states, right?
No. Definitely not. Texas is a stickler for that.
Yeah. You drive around Texas if you got that shit on you.
Yeah. No good.
That's crazy.
Going back to who do you want to see headline for the festival?
See, I have so many questions.
I know you mentioned Big Sean.
Yeah.
I know you love Big Sean.
Yeah.
But he's not. Dusk had an issue with Big Sean, so that's a thing.
They had an issue with Big Sean?
Oh, yeah.
They paid him and he wanted more?
He was supposed to rock for 2 hours. He only rocked for an hour and a half. And they had to get part of their money back from them. But,
really?
Oh, sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's an amazing performer. I saw him at Dre's nightclub.
Nice.
Dries.
Yeah, bro. He's legit, man.
Yeah.
He's legit. To be honest with you, I understand the constructs of budget.
Mm-hmm.
That dictates everything.
Always.
So you spend 95% of the pie on entertainment, the headliner, you don't have really much to play with to do every other event that you got going on. So I understand the logistics of throwing of an event of that scale. You getting Bun B set a standard, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
sure.
You guys hit a home run out with a third year?
That was
second year?
Technically our second
year?
Yeah.
Like, that's if you're a festival thrower or a... What, you thought I ripped ass or what?
That's what it sounded like.
It's the boot seats.
I'm gonna insert fart there.
Like all crazy. No, I have a hard time. I know that it a lot deals with if they're in the area when you want to book them. Mm-hmm. Hotel,
sure.
Their accommodations, what kind of car they need to get picked up in, all that kind of shit. Yeah. Their rider sheet. Mm-hmm. Like, do you have a network of people that have CDJs on deck with you? You have that?
Yeah, I mean, it's rented. Like that's all rented.
Okay.
Yeah. Stuff like that's all rented. I mean, definitely, like, there's a network. I mean, once again, this whole thing is all community based, so it's like we try to use the resources.
I say something like Blueface. That might turn a lot of your fan base off. They might alienate a lot of your fan base because they don't rock with that lane.
Sure.
Would it be a commercial success? Yes, I think it would. I think you would sell out that venue that night. No issues.
Sure.
Based off of his one single Tatiana. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Who would I like to see? It just... Oh, man.
I want to see Freddie Gibbs.
Yeah.
You got my vote for
He was just here.
Currency?
He was. I missed. I was pissed, bro.
I thought about doing Currency. Currency's been talked around. Really, a lot of those people or not a lot of people, but like Currency, Burner, like they fall in that niche of weed smokers, right?
Yeah.
So like those people just come out for that sort of thing, like regardless. Mm-hmm. I think that is part of our struggle is trying to figure out like that Blueface crowd, like the underachievers, whatever, the Freddie Gibbs, like those are all different demographics,
different sectors,
and trying to get people to understand that, like, the
Freddie Gibbs don't bring the Crips won't come out,
right? Like we're trying to figure out how to get all those groups together because we're here to celebrate what Tucson is, what the culture is here, how diverse it is in each rappers and the dancing aspect, the graffiti, all those are different styles and such a diverse group of people here in the city. So trying to maneuver that is like that's a big question mark. We're trying to do that. We're trying because nobody else does that. We know we could throw a Blueface show, and we could gravitate towards the college students to the 13-year-old demographic for sure and sell it out.
Yeah. Maximize profit.
But then you'll have like the true hip hop or the older hip hop crowd that's maybe not so into that.
And that was part of last year.
I don't really know too much Blueface shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that one song that you've played, but I don't really know about that dude.
And then you got also we got to think about like main acts for other stages because outside of just rapping, there's also DJing. Like we could have like a DJ Premier versus Pete Rock headline the THHF. That opens up a whole nother gate. Like DJing is such a huge thing.
Yeah.
Like you could have that as a headliner. We could have a headliner of a producer. We could have a Just Blaze come and produce. Like be the headliner.
Music.
music. DJ Quick. Like these, and those are all that even adds
like
a whole nother
workshop?
aspect. Yeah, and we've had beat workshops. We have a beat stage.
Didn't you say
last year it was all projected? The entire room was projected for the beat stage.
You
It was
know
really
somebody
dope.
that makes beats for the Dog Pound, right?
Yeah, Amplified.
Amplified?
Yeah, Aaron Prada. He lives in Oracle,
Okay.
and he's Battle Cat is his apprentice, he's an apprentice of Battle Cat. Is that how that works?
Yeah.
A mentor. He's his
mentor. Yeah.
He was mentored by Battle Cat, and so he's done he's done a lot of production for like Ty Dolla $ign, Dog
shit.
Pound, Snoop.
Damn.
Yeah,
Just that
Super
right
dope.
there's
Yeah.
a nice little fucking list. man.
Tucson has it, man. Like there's so many. You got Mellow Music Group, who's an international label that's based out of Tucson. They have Open Mike Eagle. They have Pete Rock albums. They have so many people. Lando Chill even got signed through that. You know,
Right.
You got other producers like the Beat Plug, who's like big on YouTube. Like he sells his beats. Like he's a platinum producer. He lives in Oro Valley, who just makes beats at home.
That's always a question. Like that was one of my questions for you, bro. Like people, we talk about the Tucson hip hop scene so much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because it's, something that I've always been a part of, something that he's, getting more into lately, you know what I'm saying? Especially with the podcast and shit. But like, what do you think it is, bro? What do you think it is that has to happen in order for
There's no industry here, so nobody's ever going to make it from Tucson.
Yeah.
Like I don't think that's ever going to be a case. I do believe that you can travel to LA, to Atlanta, to Nashville, to New York, and make things happen. But I do think that being that we're so close to LA, go live there for 3 months. Like you can go sublet something and just go meet, set up meetings with labels, network with people,
function out there,
go to
see
functions,
see what it's really like, and and that fast paced type of shit.
right? And there's no that's a stepping stone. Like you can do that. If you have more fans in Phoenix than Tucson, and you complain, this is kind of a side thing, but kind of in the same thing. Like if you have more fans in Phoenix, I see rappers complain about that. Move to Phoenix. Go where your demographic is at. Market towards them, because that's what it comes down to. Everything is marketing. If you're not advertising yourself or marketing yourself and that to those specific people, they're not. That's how you get your audience. So I think So there's no industry here. There's no entertainment lawyers in Tucson.
Yeah.
You got to go to Scottsdale to find the nearest entertainment lawyer.
Right.
Yeah. There's
the major.
It's a $1 billion industry.
The next level parts, the parts that are after once you've built your little fan base, but you also have you've made your albums, you got videos and all that shit.
Yeah.
But the next pieces after that, actually getting those agents and you're talking about getting into those scenes. Yeah, man, it's tough to do that.
Lando Chill made that move this past year. I Marley should have been made that move. He's doing great.
Yeah.
And that's the next step for those high end artists here in Tucson. Make that jump, because that's you gotta fly. You gotta meet those people.
Right. You gotta be in those circles and get there and shit like that.
You start rubbing elbows with everybody, and you start getting put in the right rooms.
Yeah. There's
They mentioned that you heard the Freddie Gibbs Cash Lansky song at the Hip Hop Festival.
Yeah.
What did you think of it?
Do I remember? I don't actually know if I remember hearing it.
Dude, yeah, day of Hip Hop Festival. Pike is he's kind of a zombie, bro. He's kind of going around doing what he's got to get done.
Yeah, but I do remember I think being next to the stage when Rip played it, but I don't know if I remember
exactly.
I kind of do remember being hype about it now that I think about it, but I honestly don't remember the song itself. But yeah, they've had that song, and I want to see them. I hope Rip promotes that properly.
Well, with this last track, this album that just came out, this would be the perfect time to drop it.
Right now, for sure.
You sat on it for a long time.
Yeah.
They just dropped a very important album.
Yeah.
why not capitalize off that popularity and boost it up on iTunes, you know, like marketing, you know?
Yeah. I don't know. I think it depends. Do we think Freddie Gibbs is going to grow? Is he going to, is this album, I don't know. I don't know if Freddie Gibbs is going to go any further in his career. So that might be the,
watch what
the
you
time
say,
to do
Pike.
it.
We might be bringing Freddie Gibbs to Tucson.
No, like, I love Freddie Gibbs. Right?
No, he's dope. He's dope.
Yeah.
But I get what you're saying.
Like-
yeah. I mean, he's at a point in his life right now where I think he's, I don't know if I don't even think if he'd be the type of thing where he would want to go any further.
Yeah,
than
this
where
is the
he
most
is. I feel
anticipated
like
album of his career.
Yeah.
And I don't know if like holding out that song, like this is probably going to be the highest for at least for a while, that he's going to have any like
Traction.
Yeah. So, you know, it's probably best that they did drop that now, but I think that's on Rip. I think
Get
that's
on
just
it,
for
Rip.
him.
Get on it.
Get the fuck on it. Okay, Pike, I got a question for you. What is your beef with beatboxing?
Oh man!
Did you battle and you got beat one day and you're just like, no more?
Man.
That's the story at the end
It's
of
the fifth element of hip hop. I'll tell you that much. No, man, I hate it. I don't. I think it's the people. Like I get like Bismarck. He like.
You asked me who I wanted a headline. Rozelle.
Rozelle. Oh, is that one he did? With the voice, the girl him changing his voice.
If your girl only knew.
Yeah,
that shit was dope. I brought that up on the
tight.
podcast a long ass time
That
ago.
was tight. But yeah, it's just I think it's the people that like compete in like the world championships that bother me. They like do that techno and that quick like dubstep type of sounding stuff. And I'm like, oh, it just annoys me. That's all.
It's just
what would be your torture? Like if you went to hell and they're gonna torture you?
Yeah,
They tie you to a chair.
Was the soundtrack. Yeah,
Is it beatboxing or air guitar?
Can we make
Which
that a
one's worse?
question on the Hood Diner? What is your private hell? What is your private hell?
Beatboxing
So you're
for
tied
sure.
up. You can't like.
Yeah,
You lost your voice. So you can't hum the noise out.
Yeah,
And someone's beatboxing in front of you, following you, like you're moving their face. They're right, like dead center on you. That'd be hell.
that'd be hell.
Dude,
That'd be
okay,
bad.
that just got added to
It'd be that. It'd be listening to TLC. Probably, I'm not a fan of TLC.
Oh,
no Scrubs. I don't like
really?
that. I think
Pobrecita Left Eye.
what's that song? UB40. They had that one.
red wine. Just
stop.
So what about if
Gross.
they beatbox red wine and shit?
Oh, man, I
It's
can't even
multi-level
think about
cringe
this,
Beatboxing
man.
red wine, bro.
Man,
Personal
that's
hell.
Horrible.
Dude, that's what it is, bro. That
sounds
literally
so bad,
that's
man.
gonna be a new thing on the diner, bro. Is we're gonna talk about personal hell.
Personal hell.
What is your personal hell, dude?
Yeah, man.
That is some funny shit, man. Okay, so the one thing we didn't talk about yet, real quick, we got to talk about something new. This week it was DJ Century week, and he brought in some El Sabroso original Waka chips.
Waka chips.
Obviously, it is exactly what it sounds like. It is a guacamole flavored tortilla chip. Where'd you get this at? You got this at the little ghetto shop again?
I got a 2-hour market. They always
You
come
got
through
the
in the
amoeba
clutch.
drinks like you did last time?
Yeah. And they got the drink, the
Gotta give some
coconut
of
water.
That ASMR for these people real quick.
A little crunch.
Carbs are bad. Okay.
You should amplify that crunch to where it rumbles your ears if you have a headphones on.
I'll add like some really
A rumble.
little bass and shit like that in there. And then a drink, more of those amoeba drinks. But this week it was coconut water, and it was pretty good. But it was kind of nasty because it
It was
literally
kind of
has,
good. It was kind of nasty.
it has like little floating coconut water or coconut
Chunks of
pieces
coconut,
and shit.
yeah.
What do we say? This like
It's like when you jerk off in the
if
bath.
you jerked off in space. and
Elon
like
Musk's
the Elon Musk's
nut.
Elon Musk spunk. But yeah, but it was pretty good though. Out of all the coconut waters that you've brought in, this one's good. But the pulp has got to go. Yeah. And our homie Pike brought in some shit. You brought in a Snickers bar that you guys did not like.
No.
It was like a new maple flavored one. What was
Creamy
it?
maple apple butter.
That just sounds mad sugary, huh?
Jeez,
It was
Louise.
good. I liked it.
I think I have a headache
That's
coming
too
from
right.
it right now.
That might be.
I haven't had like a chocolate bar like in a long
yeah.
time,
They
like
could
an
do it.
actual Snickers or anything like that. So it's Sunday, it's all good. And let me see, what else did you bring? Oh,
the hot
you brought in
shots.
the tricks of the Cheetos. Let me see,
Yeah.
Cheetos flavored shots. Literally, it looks like Trix balls, but it was
Trix
flaming
balls.
hot. They're called flaming hot asteroids, which were fucking dope. Yeah, these were bomb. And honestly, yeah, you had a great idea. Like you made a bet, and if someone lost the bet, they have to eat this like cereal
Yeah.
with milk. That'd be pretty
That would
nasty.
be awful.
That would be.
That sounds like you should do that as a Patreon video.
Right.
Oh, no, it ain't me. I ain't the one, sir.
Do it, bro. What if we got someone to pay you like $50 to do
You
it?
couldn't give me pay. You couldn't pay me enough to do
Flavor
that.
shot
Really?
challenge.
No,
I'd do
man.
it for $50. I would do it for
Yeah,
$50.
that's all you, bro. That warm ass
Gross.
coconut and them hot Cheetos.
Just the way you said nut at the end of coconut
Nut.
just made it so nasty. That coconut. That's fucking nasty. But yeah, man, that was something new this week, man. Oh, and then what else? There was one more thing. Was there? Or no, that was it.
We talked about the body water. I
Yeah,
did bring that.
You got yourself some water.
The
Yeah,
alkaline.
we had a
You ever
little-
had the black alkaline water?
Yeah, is that? alkaline
Yeah, when
water?
were you gonna bring
I
that
didn't know
shit?
that. I didn't know that.
Yeah, that is alkaline water.
That's pretty good water.
Is it?
Yeah,
Is it weird? It's black.
Yeah, it is weird.
Not racial, obviously, but it's just we're talking about the actual color of the water.
Yeah, the
you know?
water's black. That's
No,
weird.
because the
But
listeners
that's
don't
kinda
know.
crazy,
Sometimes
but
you're
that's
not following.
kinda
I be high sometimes. I don't
black
follow
water.
all the time.
What is out there that's
BLK
black?
water.
Like
BLK.
soda's brown.
The color is of the water is not.
I've never seen
clear.
a black liquid. I mean, I guess coffee's not. Even coffee's like a dark
No,
brown.
it's just odd
It's
looking.
black.
Yeah,
It's black.
It is
yeah,
black, huh? Yeah, black.
It's not like
black
the bottles
coffee.
in black.
like
It's
watered
clear.
down oil looks like.
Yes, that's
Some oil.
exactly. That's
Some Texas
exactly
tea.
what it is.
Tea. I know. I've been known a double cup sometimes in my life.
Some Texas tea.
You were like, oh, you never mind. We had a disclaimer before the show, so we have to ask all certain type of questions off the air.
I'm just gonna like chop that up and just have him stutter like
beep, 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 beep.
Right there. That's the privilege I
Fucking
get from
porky
editing.
pig
You know what I'm
and
saying?
shit.
That's the privilege I get from that. So let me see. Last question before we get to the island question related to like the hip hop community scene, bro. What would you like to see different here?
I think it's a mentality, man. I think it's like
Bring that shit a little closer, dog.
it's like I think people are so worried about other people. Like people are so worried about like let's air quote haters.
Right.
And like that was literally said like an Arizona hip hop music thing panel workshop I went to earlier this year, and these professionals like really considered, they're like, yo, the biggest problem we have in Arizona is haters. I'm like, that's ridiculous. Like why that's not right.
Haters.
It's like the big thing is like people not knowing their business, like
Right.
like not knowing like how to make money on the back end.
Yeah.
Like not knowing how to
Merchandise.
merchandise, setting up an ASCAP, learning how to monetize off of
Yeah,
YouTube.
and not just that, knowing how
Things
to
like
like
that.
brush off what other people think, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna please everybody.
Right.
I've had that. That's been one of my biggest things. Like that's held me back in certain aspects of my shit. Is I've felt that way, you know, or I'll get self-conscious about certain things. But yeah, man, like at the end of the day, a lot of the shit with people out here, bro, is like they're their own worst enemy. You know what I mean? They start thinking that everybody's against them, and what you need to be thinking about is fucking just like, you know, moving forward. Like they say that shit, you know, you put blinders on and just stop, you know, thinking about what other people are thinking. If you are passionate about what you do, just continue doing it. And if you start developing a fan base, obviously you're doing something right because other people like your shit.
Sure.
Now, if you're doing some shit and you keep doing shit and you just have no following, bro, at the end of the day, maybe you suck. You know what I mean? Maybe you're just not made for that, or maybe that's just not your what do you call it? Wheelhouse? Maybe that's just not your wheelhouse.
Right.
But you know,
I feel like you can still be passionate about music, but if you don't garner the success that you want, you can't be mad at other people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you got to know exactly what it is
But
you're shooting for.
there are
you know?
a lot of people that do this thing called hip hop and don't get the response they want. So then they start throwing shade on other artists, whether they post a new video or they throw a new song up. You get the hate way before you get the love. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. In my mind, kind of
For
going,
every person you love, you got 10 haters.
that's actually pretty accurate too. I think that you got to determine it, like who you are, and I think in my mind there's like 3 types of rapper. You can be just a local artist, like just a plain local artist, like not worried about being learning how to make money on the back end or anything like that. Then you got an independent artist who is like actually like got their business on the back end, all kind of working,
Grinding.
touring. You're really like trying to like make this a living, you know. And then you got like pretty much then you got a major label artist,
Right.
Which can be all, you know. Really, you really want to be the independent artist, because the independent artist, if you don't know your independent stuff, like you're not going to know your major label stuff. at all. This is help. The major label is helpful, or is not. If you're an independent artist, the major label situation helps you so much. So I think you as an artist need to determine where you stand or where you want to go.
Right, exactly.
Everybody,
what's the cutoff point for you?
Everybody thinks they're an independent artist, but they're not. If you're a local artist and you just want to rap, just rap. If you want to perform at Skybar for open mics, that's cool. You know, no shame in that. If you want to do solar culture shows for fun, do it. If you want to go on tour, like, don't go on tour and not have your back end. Don't have your ASCAP set up because you're not going to get paid for those shows on, later on. It's just determine who you are as a musician, because that's how you're going to really strive and be in it for the long term.
Or as an artist, period, right? Yeah.
Right.
Hell yeah, man. Oof. Game right there. That's what I'm talking about.
I had a question, but it eluded me.
We'll give you a couple seconds.
Yeah,
we'll give you a couple seconds. Go ahead, man.
Even from the independent artists, like, I think in between independent artists and major label, there's still kind of tiers there.
There is.
And so, yeah, like I said, like, the festival itself, we love local art, obviously, because we think, like, the Tucson community is really diverse. But it definitely has, like, every aspect of that. Mm-hmm. So,
yeah. But the whole idea of quote unquote making it, you're trying to do something that is an art form and get paid off that. Like, that's not a profession until it is a profession. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Like, this is all hobbies. We're all doing hobbies until we find that niche that takes us over the edge, you know? Whether you guys make it as millionaires with the restaurant, or if you guys got to go into a different sector and you guys blow up that way. We're all just doing what we can to survive until we blow. You know what I'm saying? Like, I admire the people that have the courage to put music out, bro, because when we did this podcast, like, I hate the way my voice sounds, you know? So hearing it back, super cringeworthy.
I still do.
You know? But no, I'm just saying, like, to get over that fear of, like, what people are going to think, like, but you do hip hop, you know what I'm saying? That's a whole, you're opening up yourself for a lot of criticism, already, you know?
Right.
And there's some great artists here in Tucson, and there's some not so good artists either, you know?
Yep.
Luckily, none of my homies are none of the not so good artists, you know what I'm saying? I'm lucky in that aspect, you know?
Yeah.
So, but I can't think of that question, man. We're just going to have to go to the island.
You know, and it's art. I mean,
you suck.
It's art at the end of the day, too, I think, in my opinion. You know, I think it's how people, it's an outlet for people, especially when it comes to hip hop. There's a lot of struggle in hip hop and rap music,
right?
You know, that's what it's birthed from, like the culture itself. So, you know, I love it all.
I see a lot of parallelisms with hip hop and comedy.
Yeah, I was having that conversation actually with some comedians yesterday at Thunder Canyon.
You do open mics, you do all this independent shit, like. You don't even get paid for shows. Sometimes you lose money, like you lose $30 for those tickets you didn't sell just to get on the bill, you know?
Yeah.
And you're not getting paid. You get a little bit of buzz. They ask you to open up until you get some traction and you're actually touring and stuff like that. You know?
Yeah, comedy life is not, that's hard.
You can make a living off of that and not even be a household name.
No, yeah, for sure. You can there's people that make thousands of dollars.
Oh, and you could do well, obviously. Yeah. I just saw Joey Diaz not too long ago.
Yeah, I went to the Fox. That was great.
It was fucking hilarious, man. I listened to his podcast too.
Yeah.
I still want to do a stand-up night one of these nights.
Yeah, I'm down.
We got to go down there. I'm telling you.
The Tucson community scene, comedy scene, is blowing up right now.
Yeah.
You got what are their names? I literally was having the same exact conversation yesterday, just like the parallels between the two and how like comedy,
same struggles.
A lot of the same struggles, but it's one thing that like comedians, like obviously people are going to leave open mics, but when comedians do open mics, comedians stick around and support the other. But when there's open mics here, like rappers just do their set and leave.
And dip.
Oh, and God, I can't
stand that. You know what's the worst part is the one that brings the most people. So say there's 20 people in the room.
Yeah.
15 of those people are here to see him.
Yep.
He has an early set.
Yeah.
And
performs.
Dips,
and then he's like, cool dog, I'm out. And
that's been many a top discussion here in this city, bro.
Leaves.
For real.
Yeah, it happened. I was at a show last night and it happened. I was in Douglas, Arizona for a show.
So and in saying that, maybe he's not the dude that is the tightest. But do you put him on later on the bill to keep a majority of the people there?
Just depends.
You know what I'm saying?
Depends on the promoter and how he works. Yeah. But at that same time, like that artist specifically was trash, and so if I would have waited till 1 o'clock in the morning to see him, and just because there's 15 people around, like I would have been like, yeah, this is trash. I don't want to wait around for this.
Bro, he's dope, dude.
Yeah, no,
he's the dopest, bro.
Because a lot of hip hop shows, there's not a crazy crowd most of the time, unless it's a well produced show.
Right.
Like you got up and coming dudes. There's like 10 people there sometimes.
Yeah.
Sometimes there's like 3 people there, you know?
Yeah.
Like I've seen events being thrown at bars where it's the host, the DJ, the artist, the bartender, you know what I'm saying? Like there's a very limited audience and the people still go up there and rock, bro, because they love it, you know?
Oh, you got to, man. You got to. I've performed in front of, couple hundred people, and then I've performed in front of like 5 people.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. I mean,
and that's where you figure out your
humbles
stage show,
you, huh?
and it humbles you for sure.
Because you could probably have a kick-ass week where you opened up for somebody coming through like E40 or whatever. Mm-hmm. You have a nice little buzz. People are singing your song.
Yeah.
Next week you're playing at Solar Culture, opening up early on when there's not a lot of people there.
I opened up for like DJing. I opened up for Kendrick Lamar for like a room of 150 people.
Wow, that's early then, right?
It was 2010, and it's just like, like it was great. It was super dope, But like at the end of the day, like those people aren't there to see you. 150 people aren't there to see you specifically, So it's like you just got to figure out where that is. I've been on tours, like I said, Run the Jewels I toured with in 2013, 2014. And like
it's right when they started, huh?
Right when they started their first tour, like sponsored by MySpace.
Wow.
Like that was MySpace was trying to revamp themselves.
That's post Tom?
Fucking Tom.
That was post Tom.
Oh, they got rid of Tom by then. Okay.
But
he was everybody's friend, dude.
It's like those people still they were still selling out shows because obviously they're still big names at that time, but like they're not there to see the opening act. They're there to see Run the Jewels.
Right. That's what fucking Cash was saying. He was like, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? He's like, it's cool to get that selfie with that big ass crowd. He's like, but that's not your crowd. You know what I'm saying? He's
like, people pay to get on those shows too.
Yeah.
A lot of people pay to get on those, a lot of those Rialto shows,
Yeah. But I mean, hey,
it comes down to marketing.
Different strategies. You know what I'm saying? I've seen a couple people do it, and it kind of works.
So what happens if that one day one of fucking E40's A&Rs is with him in the crowd, and you pay to get on that stage, and he fucking likes your shit? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It doesn't matter about that point. It doesn't matter like what you do after that.
Right. You at least you got in the door. That's a great 2,400.
And that's part of business aspect. Like you got to know that. Like you got to know how to send an email. Like artists don't know how to send an email. They have a hard time bringing a flash drive to the shows. You know what I'm saying?
And I'm guilty of this. A lot of people don't even have a press kit.
A lot of people don't have press kits.
I just I just added that shit to my shit.
Yeah,
buddy.
you can do press.
I'm fucking making press kits right now, buddy. Yeah, I've already got like 4 or 5 lined up.
Yeah, bro. Like that's the biggest fucking thing. If you want to market yourself as an artist or even as a business professional,
well, even sponsorships,
press kits the way to go.
Yeah, sending press kits, sending sponsorship decks to clothing lines to say like, this is what I can provide for you. This is what I'm looking for. How can we make this work? Micro influencing. We were talking about this earlier, but companies are looking for people that have 1,000 to 7,000 followers because
who yours truly is.
Yeah.
He has a sponsorship with a shoe company that he was at a festival in Chicago this past weekend, and he held the shoe up and took a picture of the stage like that. Thanks for keeping me comfortable and all this other stuff. So he got some influencer things going on too.
That's dope.
That kid's a young cat making moves too, dog.
He's doing good, man. He's
like,
doing
if
really
anything,
good.
I'm glad you know him. I'll say link up with that dude because he can probably put you in touch with some artists that you can get for the low. You know what I'm saying? That are making a splash.
Yeah, I've done stuff with yours truly and stuff, and he's a great guy, man. Super, super great guy.
Fuck yeah, man. All right, dog. We're going to move right into the island question, buddy. You are all alone on an island, and you only get to have one book, one album, one movie, and one food for the rest of your life. What are they?
Dang it. I would say pizza.
Damn, really?
It'd be double pepperoni.
Isn't that Kiss of Smoke? Kiss of Smoke? No. Damn, dog. Damn. That should have been the first answer right there, dog.
No.
I'm just fucking with you.
Probably pizza.
Pizza
from
a particular place.
You can pick pepperoni. I love Pizza Hut.
Pizza Hut?
I love Pizza Hut pizza.
Pizza Hut is good.
That's super good.
I love how pizza's like crust
has that
is
pan
thick
crust.
as fuck, bro.
But
Well,
double
I like the
pepperoni.
I'm a Peter Piper dude, so
I love Peter
God.
Piper.
I
I
don't
love
fuck
Peter
with
to the
Piper.
death
I
of
mean,
me.
I liked it the last time I had it, bro, but like 15 minutes later is cardboard. If you don't
Super
eat it
cardboard,
hot,
Yeah.
it's cardboard. Like
I go to
later.
fucking the buffet and I eat gluttonous amounts of fucking pizza.
Yeah,
bet.
the buffet is where it's at.
I'll
for
fuck
sure.
up like 8 pizzas.
Yeah.
I'll do custom shit too. I'll be like, yo, throw this on there, throw that on there. Like,
Man,
if people don't like pineapple on their pizza, that's cool, but don't act like I'm weird because I like it on mine.
Oh, I
I
love
miss
that shit. I
Cece's
fuck with
Pizza,
pineapple.
which they didn't have,
good?
or I don't know if they had one here, but
They did. They had one on Ina right there by the fucking event
Oh,
center
they
right
did.
there.
They
You know, little
did.
spot.
I
It's
forgot
something
about
else
that.
now, but they
But
closed that fucker down.
That's
yeah.
I miss. We used to go to those in Oklahoma all the time, and they're just all you can eat buffets all the time.
Yeah, it's like
And
$5-6 and
right,
shit,
and you
bro.
can get that chicken buffalo pizza. I used to
Yeah,
love
that one was fire right there.
Oh.
Did fuck with that right
I
there.
don't think I've ever eaten there.
No? Well, I mean, like I said, the only one that was open in Tucson
Yeah.
was
Yeah.
up there on the north side right there.
Yo, have you ever
pizza
been to a
buffets.
KFC buffet?
Yeah, they have
Oh,
one in
yeah.
Sierra Vista.
They did?
Yeah,
Or is it still
It's
there?
Yeah,
Is it still there?
Yeah, it's still there. Yeah,
Dude,
yeah.
oh, man, bro.
There used to be one in Green Valley,
Oh,
but it's
yes.
not a buffet anymore.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah,
I used to fuck up the macaroni, dog.
Bro, when I worked at
you gotta try
Granite,
Kiss of Smoke, our macaroni, man.
Okay.
It's fire.
Oh, it is. It is. Dude, I'm positive. I know a bunch of the ladies have gone there because they kept asking my wife afterwards, like, where's it at? Like, a lot of them took family that was coming into town. Some of them say they'd never had beans so good.
Yeah.
Other ones said the same thing about the macaroni and cheese. Other ones loved the fucking the brisket, man. Was it the brisket?
Yeah.
I think it was the brisket. Yeah. But regardless, bro, they all my wife said for like at least like 2-3 weeks afterwards, they were always asking, what was the name of that place we had? What was the name of that place we had? So it was
just had a wedding.
Yeah, I think we
No
catered
shit.
a wedding for
No
one
shit.
of the. Yeah.
okay.
Do you remember? You don't remember their name? I don't remember their name.
Oh,
yeah.
that's still dope though. Hell yeah, man. That's awesome. That's awesome. Okay, so that was your food.
It's generic, I know, but
one
pizza's
book.
so good.
No, hey,
Man, book is tough, man. I don't read books
I don't really read books.
like at all. Like I don't think I've ever read like. I think I've maybe read like 3 books in my life.
Yeah,
Man,
you could
book.
take a blank fucking
It'd probably
notepad.
be like a some sort of thinking book of some sort.
Yeah.
Something that just kind of keeps your mind going.
I crack up with say what do they say, like the 48 laws of power or shit like that. I'm
Yeah,
like,
like
what are you trying to do?
that.
Strategize your way off the island? What are you gonna do?
Right, like, in my mind, I was
you gonna
like-
get this business.
I was
You
thinking
gonna
like
give this
Crush
island
It,
the business.
like Crush It by Gary Vee. I'm like, yeah, that would probably work out.
Yo,
Because it's
yeah,
just
let
like
me-
super motivating.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
he'll be figure out a way to get the fuck off this island right here.
Yeah, exactly.
But yeah.
figure out a way.
He's like straight to the point. He's just like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna tell you this recipe that's gonna make you just
But he
be
kind of has
successful
been.
overnight. He goes,
He
it's
kinda
just
has
you
been,
gotta.
though.
He really preaches being like a creature of habit.
I mean that too, but you know what? Lately,
Visualization.
he's been really pushing the whole. What is it? The fucking like the flipping shit, like going to fucking
Right, garage sales and stuff.
going to garage sales and flipping shit, like super cheap and shit, dude. Like he's got like thousands of people like signed up to his little programs and how they do it and fucking this and that. And a lot of people are showing that they've been actually flipping shit. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, hey.
If you put
good
enough
shit.
time and effort in that kind of business, you'll make money.
Oh, the resale game is ridiculous, man. I
Yeah.
mean, even in music right now, records. I tweeted this yesterday, but Benny the Butcher, actually, like my song of the week. His album just dropped on Friday, vinyl wise. I think they made like 3,000 of them, but all of them sold in 7 minutes. And now you like try to find it like on eBay, and it's gonna be like $100+ dollars.
Right.
There's one. Gunky Knuckles just released. He's a producer that was that's out of Bisbee, and he produced a track with this guy named Pounds and Smoke DZA. And it's literally just one track. It's got the instrument on one side, and it's got the regular song on the other side. So it's just a 12-inch record, and it's going on sale right now. Like it sold out within like 10 minutes, and it was just a single, but it's like $200 on eBay right now.
That's fucking crazy,
Yeah,
bro.
all
Hell
the
yeah.
Griselda stuff, like sweatshirts, things like that. I mean, obviously, like Generation Cool, all that stuff. Like that resale game is
man.
something, man. It's
Then they
just like
got
the shoe game. It's
Slavi
crazy.
them got in on it really good, like in early,
for sure.
That's some good shit, man. But yeah, I'm trying to do that shit. What what would be your one album?
Oh, man, that's tough.
Right? It's like one album. It's on.
'Cause I don't know if I want to listen to. I don't know if I want to listen to rap or I want to listen to like some like soul funk stuff.
Right?
Mad Villainy. Yeah.
Okay.
Mad Villainy. That's MF Doom and Madlib.
Okay. Yeah.
They dropped that album, I think, like 10, 15 years ago. And I love that album, but it's, man, yeah, that's tough. Because it's like Stevie Wonder. Like, you can never go wrong with Stevie Wonder. Like, or Prince, you know? Like, those are
Do you think Michael
iconic. Jackson
touched peepees or not?
I would say I don't know if he did. I don't believe what happened.
You don't think he was playing with buttholes?
I don't think so.
You think R. Kelly was making all that sex cult shit?
There's proof.
That's for sure.
There's proof. That's
for
no
sure.
question. That's no question.
Yeah, the Michael Jackson stuff, man. I don't know.
Michael
That's
Jackson
tough.
shit is all he say, she say shit, man. And it's just, it's hard.
Man, the FBI investigated him for so long. Like, how do they?
Feds, bro.
Unless he's paying money.
Feds
unless there's like cover up and stuff like that. I don't know about the other stuff, but I'm saying like to the feds, like the actual people that could find the evidence of it.
Right. I mean, if anybody had the money to do it.
If he had the money to do it.
He had the money to do it. That's kind of the sad thing to say, but I'm just saying, like, fucking, yeah. But nah, I don't think he did. I don't think he did either. We talked about
I think we would have found out if money was being exchanged by now. For sure.
Right. Yeah, man. Okay, and then the last thing was one movie, bro.
Movie. I love, what was The Dark Knight? I really enjoyed The Dark Knight. Super dark.
That was a Joker?
Yeah, with Heath Ledger.
That is a classic ass movie,
dude.
That is just a really good movie. Yeah,
so good.
How do you feel about the series being revamped with an old Batman as Ben Affleck?
I don't know.
Because I know they're in another phase of it now.
Yeah.
Was it revamped though?
Yeah, think about it. There was no Christian Bale.
I mean, it wasn't Christian Bale, but it was revamped. Like they started it over.
Yeah,
or was it just
like
Batman
it failed.
Years later?
It failed. Batman versus Superman was an awful movie. Justice League was an awful movie. What else was Batman in?
But they're redoing the Batman, right? With what's his name? With Twilight.
With Robert Pattinson, yes.
Yeah. I like. Okay, so I'm not big on Marvel. I'm not big on DC. Like I don't really pay attention to much that stuff. Yeah, so I really don't have much of a say in it. But I really love the darkness of DC like movies, like that. I love it.
They kind of tailor to a certain style.
Super drama. So I love the Watchmen was dope.
So they're coming out with a series on HBO.
Oh, okay, dope.
Check that out.
Okay, yeah.
You know, bro, I watched 15 minutes of Los Spookies.
You couldn't get into it?
Do it, bro.
I heard it's hilarious.
And I speak Spanish.
It's hilarious.
And I speak Spanish, but I felt bad for my lady having to read all these subtitles and shit, dude. So,
it's hilarious.
So we went right back to Barry, bro.
It's so funny.
Barry's good too. Barry's really good.
We're like halfway
invest in that by yourself if you have to.
I might, yeah.
It's so funny.
It seemed kind of funny. It was just the first episode.
If you like Fred Armisen's style of comedy, do you like Fred Armisen?
Yeah, he's fine.
So you watch documentary now?
No, I haven't actually watched any of that.
Dude, that shit's so funny.
I need to watch that.
It is stupid funny. Portlandia's funny.
Yeah.
Oh, that's who that dude is?
Yeah.
That's a Portlandia dude?
Yeah.
Because he was also on one of the funniest episodes of Parks and Recreation.
Yeah.
Did you ever see that where he was on there? They came from like Colombia or Bolivia or something like that.
Hearing him speak
funny shit, man.
Spanish fluently fucking cracks me up. He's a
same high pitched voice and stuff.
Miss Cusi. You know, he's the same guy. Yeah. That's Fred Armisen, right? From Eurotrip?
Nope. I haven't seen it. You've
never seen Eurotrip?
No, I've seen Eurotrip, but not in a long time.
You're right. I'm sorry. Yes, you are right. That is.
So they go into the tunnel and this dude's all touching his leg.
You never seen Eurotrip?
Years. That's
Eurotrip's
so
fucking
long.
great.
I don't remember.
Eurotrip had him, and it also had Jack Lemmon, the dude from Reno 911. Dangle from Reno 911 and shit.
He's so good.
He was the robot that he was out there fucking.
Error.
Yeah.
He kicks him in the butt. The balls.
The balls, yeah, exactly, man.
That's hilarious. Yeah, but that Los Spookies is fucking hilarious.
I don't know.
I need to check it out. Yeah, Barry's good.
Yeah,
Barry's funny.
That's fire.
Only other thing I had was in food and culture, I saw that there was some fucking Hidden Valley Ranch Pop-Tarts coming out.
That sounds good.
Yeah. Think so?
I don't know about that, bro.
I don't know. That's kind of like a calzone, right? I mean, without everything else, but the fucking
that is a calzone.
ranch. Yeah, that's kind of nasty. But yeah, I saw that.
Is the icing? Is like the top of it the
I
ranch,
think the ranch
or
is
the
on the inside. Yeah, so
man,
it'll be on
somebody's
the
trolling.
outside,
That ain't true.
Yeah,
I hope so.
That could be a breadstick, like a ranch dip breadstick.
True. Yeah, that would actually.
But not a fucking Pop-Tart.
A Pop-Tart, man. I don't know.
You fucked that all up. And then the only other thing that happened today was Durant and Kyrie are going to the Nets, huh?
Brooklyn, bro.
Kyrie too?
Yeah,
It's
bro.
official. Like a verbal.
I mean, that's what I thought I
Verbals.
saw.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure I saw. I'm pretty sure I thought that I got the ESPN shit earlier.
Yeah. Kemba went to the Celtics.
D'Angelo Russell's going to the Warriors.
Is he?
That's what it says right here.
Damn.
Yep, D'Angelo Russell.
a-
I don't have a final on Kyrie though. I do have the final on Durant with the Nets, but I don't have Kyrie.
I
Yeah.
DJ'd at an OKC Thunder party,
was
after
that?
party back in the day. It was cool. It was James Harden. It was
Durant and all
Westbrook,
that
Durant. It was like the golden
three
era for
motherfuckers?
yeah.
That's tight.
dope.
That was fun, man. It was real
It's crazy. If they would have never gave Serge Ibaka that extension,
Mm-hmm.
they would have been able to keep Harden there,
Fun. Yep.
and they would have been able to build, bro. And can you imagine what would have been?
Oh man, they were
So
dynasty led.
You're not
led.
from there. You just live there.
Yeah, no, I'm from Tucson, but I moved there for college.
So
in the mid 2000s, like
what does
2003.
that team mean to that city?
Yeah, it's everything.
Because is there any other
Like,
professional shit
it
there?
was after no professional. They had indoor football. That was like the closest professional that they had. But the when after 9/11 or after Katrina, that's when New Orleans had to send their team to OKC.
Okay.
And from that point, it proved that they were selling tickets, crazy
Yeah.
amounts, and that place is loud.
Yeah.
It's loud. The stadium, man.
People love Russell Westbrook over there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Fucking high, bro.
For
You
how
know?
much of a ball hockey is, like
Yeah.
yeah.
Motherfucker.
I don't know if I want him on the Suns though.
Is that a possibility?
I'm just saying, like, if they ever decide to move that max contract somewhere, I wouldn't want that hogging up all the cap in Arizona. You know,
Man,
we got Ayton, Devin Booker, so we got a nice little
yeah.
nucleus moving forward. So we'll see what happens. We got fucked on that NBA lottery deal, man. How do you get number 6, bro?
I don't understand, man. I don't.
Yeah, man.
But okay, man. Let me see, Pike. You got any last shout outs you want to give, bro, before we wrap it up?
Shout out to Hood Diner, man. Y'all are doing really good, man. You know, I follow you guys.
Thank you, man.
Thank you, bro.
And I really enjoy the podcast. I keep up like pretty much on all the media as much as I can here in Tucson.
Right.
You know, so
Yeah.
all the podcasts that are popping up, wishing the radio would be a part of all this would be cool because it'd be a larger reach. But
Right.
We're not exactly PC.
no,
You know what I'm saying? So,
definitely
like,
not.
the appeal of our show is definitely a different demographic, but
Yeah.
it's a cool game to get into, bro, because like there's no restrictions.
Yep.
Like you could do literally a podcast on anything, bro.
Yeah.
We
But I
just
like
talk
what we-
about cool shit, you know, and the
I like
people
what
that
we've been
we know.
doing, man. I like the people that we've been bringing in. It's like I've always say it. To me, it's the 520 magazine 2.0. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like because that's what that magazine was about. It was my way to highlight the people I thought that were really making a difference and trying to like really put themselves out there and do
sure.
good shit. You know?
Yeah.
And that were local. So you know
Right.
what I'm saying? And, you know. So that's
Yeah.
where me and you have always shared that love for like the local scene on that shit, bro.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
but yeah, man.
Shout out everybody listening, man. Wherever you're at,
Right.
whatever city, state, country you're in.
Yeah, we apologize
Like,
if there's
that's
any
amazing.
fan noise, man, or the fan noise because it's hot as fuck, and we apologize to Pike and Brandi dealing with how hot it
Yeah.
was here today.
I'm
You know what
sweating
saying? Thank you,
behind my
guys.
knee. You know that knee sweat underneath?
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
But I'm gonna
Oh,
say this:
yeah.
you guys are gonna get home. You guys are probably gonna take a good night shower. You're gonna feel refreshed in the morning. You know,
Yeah.
this is a sauna action here.
Right?
It's like a little spa day here.
Yes.
That's how we
The
sell
only
it,
thing is
bro.
we don't have a masseuse. You know, I'm gonna have to
Right.
get one of those on deck.
We'll get
Yeah.
one of them shits, man. But
We'll get your dad to come back.
but yeah, man. Where can
That was odd. I was like, oh,
Dude, that was great.
he must have been partying at the neighbor's house. You know what I'm saying?
It was fucking crazy. It was all
He's probably like thinking, like, what the fuck is going on in the garage right now?
blue
'Cause
lights
he's
and
not.
shit.
He knows that I recorded
Michelob
here,
Ultra.
but he didn't. He's never been here because he usually crashed out at the time. And yeah, so he probably saw blue haze out the window and like, what the fuck?
What's going on?
What?
But yeah, man.
Also, shout out, man. Kiss the Smoke BBQ. Make sure you follow it on.
Yeah, I
the-
was just about to say that.
all
What's
the
the
medias.
handles and everything? KAZual BBQ.com?
Yep.
kAZualBarbecue.com. If you guys are in Tucson or are planning to come to the area, make sure you make them a spot. That's a just really good barbecue, man.
How long do you guys smoke the meats?
Look at you asking for secrets and shit.
Man. I'll let Brandi take over.
About 10 to 12 hours for brisket.
Okay.
About 8 hours for pork. So.
Are you guys in a situation where it's like an electric one where you don't have to maintain it, or are you guys building the fire the whole time?
We use pellet smokers. So
Okay.
It's wood pellets.
Okay.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I have a smoker at the house. I've never used it, so I'm gonna have to get some tips from you just to get. I'm not trying to do nothing in a restaurant. I just want to do something low key at the house.
Yeah.
That tastes great,
Yeah.
We got gifted like a $1,500 grill that's a smoker, charcoal, and it has propane on it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a cool little thing, to have, and I just want to maximize that whole thing. That it's cool that it has the whole chamber for the coals, and then you don't have to have it was an indirect heat. Is that what it is?
Yeah,
it was
right.
called.
Yep.
So yeah, I wanna definitely make something for myself.
Yeah, man.
You guys make your own barbecue sauces?
We do. We make all our own rubs and sauces.
Okay.
Yes, dude. You guys make sure you guys go down there and check that shit.
You guys open tomorrow?
Nope. We're closed for the next 2 weeks.
Oh,
We're
that's right.
Pay attention, man.
That's right. When is the reopen date? You have
July
it
17th.
Okay.
July 17th.
You will be seeing us there. Well, at least me.
Yeah.
Because I want to go try it out.
Let's go.
I'm down, bro.
What day is your birthday again? The second, huh?
It's the 12th.
12th. Okay.
So it's not this Friday coming up, but the following Friday.
I'll be out of town. My bad.
I'm going to try and get on a guest spot somewhere, like somewhere I've never been before. Okay. I DJ'd at Cobra for their 1-year anniversary, and I DJ with Master Monk. Mm-hmm. He's a curator at Hi-Fi and Playground, I think.
Yeah.
And I was like,
it's dope.
Yo, if you ever need a guest spot, hit me up. Like, I'm down, bro. Like, I'm looking for one, but I've never DJ'd at Hi-Fi. That's not really my crowd.
Yeah.
I don't play that demographic of music. Like,
sure.
The dubstep remix, the house, like heavy house. I play house, but that's not my forte.
Yeah.
Hip hop is.
I feel like you can get away, especially with like Latin trap over there.
Yeah. Yeah.
For sure.
I'm big on reggaeton.
Yeah.
The cumbias, the Mexican music, and all that shit. But yeah, man. So I'm gonna try and get on something for my birthday. So
dope.
Do something, man.
I need to order some embroidery, some hats from you.
Whenever you're ready, dog.
This is the dude.
Yeah.
This is the dude right here. Where can they find you on social media, bro?
They can find me personally at Smashlames.
Smashlames.
Yeah.
Bitch.
Smashlames.
Fuck yeah.
Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all that.
Hell yeah, man.
I'm out there.
You are all up in them streets, bro. Well, man, I can't thank you enough, bro, for coming in. I appreciate you, man. Love you, dude. And thank you, bro, for coming in, bro. Appreciate you. And thank you guys again for enduring this fucking heat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it is the Hood Diner, so, that's always my fail-safe drop back. Hey, this, you kind of knew what you were getting into. It's the Hood
You knew what it was when you signed up.
You knew what it was when you decided to come on Hood Diner. But yeah, man, episode 55 with it.
That double nickel.
Yeah, bro. Thank you again, man, for coming on.
Thank you.
Yeah, man, it's the homie kAZual.
And it's DJ Century.
Smashlames.
Yeah, man. Peace.
Peace.
Game over.